all right. Looks like we are live on Labor Day here in the U.S. What's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. I hope all of you guys are doing fantastic on this little bit earlier live stream than usual. Shout outs,
How's it going?
Justin.
After some time has passed on the Kirby DLC being released, I'll have to share a clip I took where I fought the final boss with no copy ability and one hit away from dying because of bad choices. Lol, but I did win.
Absolutely, we'll definitely get that once the DLC's been out for a while. This is a pretty short DLC, so I think most people that wanna play it will get it done, or we'll play it, or we'll talk about it, or whatever the case is. What's up to Justin? Thank you so much for the $3 dono. Starting off the stream hot already. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. So yeah, I'm gonna have we should be able to stream for at least, we can extend it to at least 2 hours and 35 to 45 minutes. I do have some stuff that I'll be doing as well. Not quite exactly home right now, but I am a place and I've got a green screen. And I've got most of my equipment. So yeah, shout outs, guys. I appreciate you guys all being here. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't hit that like button. Since we are streaming earlier, it's going to be a little bit tougher to get people into the stream because it doesn't pop up normally. So if you guys can hit that like button, I'd really appreciate it. All right, let's get into shout outs though, man. We got to get into the shout outs. My man Dior, what's up, Dior? Welcome to the stream. Jay Wash says, oh, gee, Capcom's impressed with the Switch 2. Yes, that is the title. Danny Ribeiro, what's up, man? Welcome. Shaw X is here. General Zamora, but they actually say more than that. We're going to talk about some stuff when it comes to Capcom. What is good? What is good? What is up, Shaw X? What is up, Dior? Streamlabs is here. Bead Queen. What up, Bead Queen? Ego Maniac. What up, Ego? Christian. What's up, Christian? Welcome. J2 Blue. What's up, J2? Jamar. Jax AG. Playing Kirby Forgotten Land. Enjoying it. If you don't beeline it, then it's about 6 to 10 hours. If you don't beeline it, what, for the DLC? Or if you talk about for the regular game itself? What's up, Chrono Rig? I mean, I already know. I already beat the game, so I already know about Kirby. So yeah. Let's see here. The game's not old, or the game's not new. If you're talking about the Kirby DLC, I mean, the Kirby DLC can be beat like in like 3 to 4 hours. That's what some people are saying. But yeah. Let's see. What's up, Chrono Rig? You know that MK8 is outside Mario Kart World. That's what Twitter math guys say. Yeah, I think I got into a bit of a discussion. I actually invited that guy on to come on and talk about that. But yeah, once again, that's why I hate clickbait, and that's why I don't like Polygon and Kotaku. They'll sit there and they'll do these clickbait topics, which we all know good and well that the Mario Kart World bundle is the prominent bundle that's selling, and that most people are buying that instead of the game physical, because the system has like a 90-something% attach rate with Mario Kart World. So most people are just buying the Mario Kart World bundle, so they don't need to buy the game physical with Mario Kart World, right? And Polygon took that and ran with it, of course, and then explained, oh, well, they didn't even, I don't know if they even explained, I gotta double check the article, I don't think they even explained that it's digital only and that it doesn't include the bundle and stuff like that. But Polygon took a opportunity to clickbait, so then really gullible people decided to take my art, like when I said that they're lying, argue me to hell and back that I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm like, no, I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Polygon's stupid. I mean, plain and simple. I mean, they've been lying about Mario Kart. They've been lying and they've been off base about Mario Kart for 11 plus years now. So you can't really take what they gotta say seriously. And it's not even about defending Nintendo or defending this or that. It's just about the truth. If the truth is the truth, then I'll say the truth. But that's not the truth. So, I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Let's see. Shout outs to Epic Globster. What's up, Epic Globster? Welcome. What is up, Yak Diesel? What's up, man? DLC. The DLC is definitely not 10 hours long. I mean, that's if like you'd have to be doing every single challenge and all of that for the DLC for you to last 10 hours. It's probably more like 3 to 5 or 3 to 6 hours. Probably not 10 hours long. Is it me or DK Bonanza extreme stress reliever smashing through walls and floors? Oh yeah, it's a super stress reliever. What's up, Mr. Davis? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Cousin tried Triangle Strategy. I said it was very story heavy. Do you recommend it? I downloaded, good re-downloading. Yeah, it's a good game. I like it. Go watch my review on it, Josh Carlos, if you want to see like more details on the game, what I think. But yeah, it's a good game. You know, but it is very story heavy. Heck, the beginning parts, you're going to be just reading text for like hours or something like that. But it's super story heavy though. Super story heavy. Yo, Cyber Taurus, let's go! Finding the opening thread.
I'm back from my end of summer AFK. Hope everyone is doing well. I have a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, shoutouts. Everybody's doing good, man. Thank you so much, Mr. Cyber Taurus, finding the opening thread. Shoutouts to Demon Slayer, one of the young goats out there. Big love. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, and Jeffrey Tucker with the Toby Buster. Let's go.
Buck Bumble. Grin.
Okay. Justin is on a, or not Justin. Jeffrey's on a Buck Bumble.
The DLC is 4 hours max, maybe 6 if you push it.
Yeah.
Also, Silk Song is an instant buy at $20.
Yes. I wish there was a physical copy available from the beginning, but I mean, it's like, hey, what can you do? You know, it's very unfortunate the physical copy is not available right now. I mean, I would have loved for that physical copy to be available, but it's not. So it's like, you know, you know, whatever. Right? What can you do? You can't do anything about it. But I appreciate you guys coming out. Shout out, we got blasted multiple times in a row. Big love to my man Cyber Taurus with the 25. You're now the Hokage and Stream Ninja. Remember, guys, what the heck is up with my green screen? Why is it all framey right there? Sorry about that, guys. Let me see if I can just fix it real quick, and then I'll continue on with the notifications. Thank you so much, though, guys. I appreciate that. My man Cyber Taurus, you are the Hokage. You are the Stream Ninja for right now. And anybody that's 25 or more, you give it up. My man Cyber Taurus on both boards. Both boards, okay? Both boards. So thank you so much, Cyber Taurus. I appreciate that. Okay, I think that should fix it a bit. Big love. 45 on the board already. We already got overclocks. We've already got all sorts of stuff. And big love to Jeffrey Tucker with the big 15 as well. Shout outs, guys. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support. Crispy Tope with the $1 dono. Just, hey, OJ, did you review for Unicorn Overlord? I didn't see one. I think I did a video on it, but I don't know if I did like a actual official review. No, I just wasn't able to get around like to doing reviews on a number of games. Like Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, never did a review on that. Didn't do a review on Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Didn't do a review on like a lot of games that I played. I just didn't have time to review them, you know? Or at least I just didn't feel like reviewing. I didn't capture most of the footage, so it was just tougher. So yeah. Shout outs though. Big love to Jeffrey Tucker. We're gonna get your Buck Bumble track here. Buck Sunshine, because we can't play the other stuff. Buck Sunshine. Thank you so much, Mr. Jeffrey Tucker. The bigot of Buck Bumble. Let's go. Shout outs, man. Appreciate that. Big love, Cyber Taurus. Remember, if you drop a dono, make sure you put your music request in the message. Cyber Taurus, Justin, if you want something. Thank you for another 3 too while you're at it, Justin. Thank you so much, man. What's up, Kitten? What's good? Josh Carlos, what is good, man? Welcome. Shout outs. Just another artist. What's good, man? Welcome. Let's pump the brakes on Star Wars Outlaws, guys. Let's wait till Digital Foundry gets a hold of it, because I've seen mixed. I mean, listen, I watched it. It seemed okay, but I've seen mixed results from people. So pump the brakes. Let's just wait till the game comes out. Then people can really analyze it. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I think that so far, I mean, it's probably 30 FPS with some dips and pretty low internal resolution with a maybe DLSS, you know. So we'll see. We'll see. But I mean, I don't think it's a great game, to be honest. I don't think it's that great of a game. But once again, like when it goes on sale or discount, maybe you pick it up, you know. Well, yeah, nobody said that the Switch 2 can't run it. I mean, nobody said that it can't run it. Now, how well it runs it is another thing, but nobody said it can't run it. I mean, pretty much every game can run on Switch 2 if the developer wants it to. But how well will it run? That's the thing, you know? So yeah. Big love though, guys. Appreciate that. 47 on the board already. Yo, overclocks. We're out here. Combo breaks. We are out here. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate that. Big love, big love. So I think we should get into what Capcom had to say. Oh my gosh, Jeffrey's gonna be requesting this stupid Buck Bumble. I just gotta do the little dance every time. Oh man, shout outs though. I appreciate it though. Thank you so much, Jeffrey Tucker. I appreciate you, fam. Thank you to Cyber Taurus as well, Justin. Yeah, I'm not hyped, really want to play. Just curious to see how it holds up visually and performance-wise. The game is heavy as hell. Yeah, that's the thing that I'm interested in as well, just to see it kind of how it it holds up. Hello, by the way, players. This, yeah, if you do all the challenges, also if you're noob at games, it could be 10 hours. Yeah, I mean that's if you're pretty bad, yeah, or a noob. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. So I can barely focus with this stupid music on in the background. Let me see if I missed anybody. I think I got pretty much everybody here. Is it DJ Lane? Who really needs those guys anyway? What, you talking about Polygon? I'm trying to find a Switch 2 here in Massachusetts, but it's hard to find right now. They're selling out like at every store. Yo, Danny, talk to me a little bit more about that. So you can't, I mean, Massachusetts is a pretty big market though, right? For like goods and gaming and stuff. It's not like you're out in the middle of nowhere. So what's going on with that? You can't find one. They've been selling. See, I was trying to tell people that just because you see some in some places doesn't mean that nobody's not buying it in other places. People have been trying to push that in my face and try to say, oh, the demand's been satiated. Got stupid videos, you got clickbaiters, you got frauds. I said this on the Spawncast, and it's just it's very sad that this is what, you know, people do. But I mean, like I said, I mean, not everybody's a good person. Not everybody wants to be honest. Not everybody wants to tell the truth, right? You'll have people that will lie, AI slop you to death on YouTube and on Twitter. You know, I've had people come here and tell me that they looked at AI to tell me that the sales have bottomed out. They haven't, you know. So it's just funny, man. It's just real funny. That's all. It's kind of crazy. Let's see here. Gonna have it raise the price of Buck Bubble. Nah, you know what? I already raised it a few times, Jeffrey. We had it. It was $1, or it was anything, and then it was $5, then it was $10, then it went to $15. I think I've hit my limit. I don't think I can go any higher than that. So, my weekend went well. My holiday weekend went well. Everything's okay. I can't complain. How are you guys doing? Let me know. What games are you guys playing today too? By the way, Capcom says that they're excited about the Nintendo Switch, or they're impressed with the Nintendo Switch too. And I'm gonna get that dono in just a bit. Mr. Tsushimoto said that the Switch, so it was about a bunch of different stuff, but Tsushimoto was very impressed with the Switch too.
I saw the Star Wars Outlaws gameplay everyone is talking about, and it's passable if it's true, but the game is mid anyways.
Yeah,
lol.
The game's kind of mid. Big love to Josh Carlos with the $2, but he retracted the message, so I don't know what he said. So I don't know what's going on there.
Valuable items.
But shout outs, man. Thank you. Oh my gosh, yo, it's Cyber Taurus. Thanks to Justin. Thank you to Josh Carlos. And thank you to Cyber Taurus with the 10 gifted members. Hey, I appreciate that. Let's go. Thank you for the big 10 gifted members, man. Holy smokes, Cyber Taurus out here wildin'. Another 25 on the board, getting us to 70. What was that? 77 on there. Thank you so much, Cyber Taurus, with the big gift bomb. Shout outs, guys. I appreciate that. I think Cyber saw our member Elite Ninja count. We were a little low. We definitely had a lot of people drop off because of the most recent. We had a lot of gifted subs that fell off, but I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. For those who aren't Elite Ninjas, if you want to join up, you can. It's only $1. So if you're enjoying this stream and you want emotes, badges, get into our Discord, play games with us, my private Discord that we have, check it out. ! All lowercase member. Join up, be a part of the Elite Ninja fam, and get yourself that badge and that green membership. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate that. Big love to Cyber Taurus. Holy smokes. 10 gifted members. Cyber with the 10 says, man, go spend some time with the family for end of summer, and y'all slacking out here. Nah, man, people have been supporting, bro. It's been good. It's been good. I appreciate I appreciate everybody supporting, man. I really do. Thank you, Cyber Taurus. I appreciate that, man. For real. Shout outs to everybody here. Thank you for the Big 10 as well, Cyber Taurus. We're gonna add that up to this to 35 on the board. Anybody that's 35 more, they can beat up my man Cyber Taurus. Shout outs to Josh Carlos says, Xenoblade, you will know our names. Okay, Xenoblade, you will know. Okay, that's what you wanted. Okay, you wanted Xenoblade, you will know our names. Okay, no problem. I can do that for you, my man. I can do that for you. I can definitely do that for you. Let's go. So we got 89 on the board, and also big up to Potter with the 37 months, and King Tree Freak as well with the 49 months. Thank you guys for being elite ninjas. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, Capcom. Big love to Justin, Josh Carlos, Potter, King Tree Freak. Thank you, Cyber Taurus. Thank you guys for the support, man. Let's keep it rolling today. So Capcom said that they were a bit surprised that the Nintendo Switch 2, the response was better than we had expected. So it was even a little bit better than they thought it would be. And they said while the prices vary by country, this reaffirmed the high level consciousness among ordinary consumers. So what he was talking about there was the problem with the PlayStation 5. Because right now in Japan, the PS5 is getting bodied in Japan. And honestly, the PS5, while it's done very well, it's not selling absolutely incredible right now. It's selling okay. But remember, for this year, the Nintendo Switch 2 is the best-selling system for this year. Now, let me put... So the Switch 2 just launched in June. And yes, the Switch 2 is doing really well. We know that it sold around 2 million units for June and July here in the US. So in the US, it's the best-selling system in the US for the year, in the US. So that means the PS5 has sold less than 2 million in its strongest market, or one in the biggest market. So you're looking at that from from Capcom's point of view, from other point of view, you're thinking, oh, whoa, that's not really doing that great. I mean, this would be like when you're really accelerating in sales, but the price increases and the cost of the system, I think, are holding some people back when it comes to getting it. Now, Switch 2 is obviously expensive as well. In Japan, it's cheaper though. In Japan, they've got a cheaper model. Xenoblade, you will name. So I think he's stating that basically he states that with the PS5, with it being kind of high, and it's gotten multiple price increases in Japan too. So I think that's the problem that we have that's the problem that they're having right there with with Monster Hunter, that it's not being able to facilitate to more Japanese players because Japanese players aren't buying PS5 like that. And then on top of that, Japanese software isn't selling like that either in Japan. Like, it's just not. You're seeing most of the sales for like the top 30, the best selling games of the year are going to be Nintendo Switch 1 or Nintendo Switch 2 games, not at this point. So I think that's the problem that Capcom is realizing, and probably one of the, and also I will say this, the lowered sales expectations of the Xbox Series X and S. That system just hasn't sold as well as the Xbox One, where they had Monster Hunter World on the Xbox One, PC, and PlayStation 4. The Xbox Series is not doing as well as the Xbox One sales-wise. So there's also that, because they both came out around 5 years after the launch of those systems. So like with Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter Wilds, both those were about 4 to 5 years after the launches of those systems. So they're looking at it similarly, and obviously the Xbox One is much lower than Xbox Series is much lower. Now they do have PC, but the problem is that the game has not been received well on PC, and it's not completely optimized for PC, although some people have problems with it, some people don't. So I think Capcom's looking at it, plus the $10 price increase from $60 to $70. So I think they're looking at all of that and saying, oh man, we have no Switch 2 version, so we can't get necessarily those bigger Japanese sales. And then I think they're identifying a number of different things here. And I said this before, I'm going to have a video on it tomorrow. I'm going to talk about it, but I said this, and I said that with your big Japanese games, I said that you better start putting it over to where it's on the Switch 2, because the Switch 2 is going to dominate Japan. So if you really want to have incredible sales for a Japanese IP that sells well there. Now, if you're a Western studio, then yeah, it doesn't really matter too much because how many Western games sell well in Japan? Not that many. But if you're a Japanese studio and you want long-term, evergreen-ish type of sales, you better have a Switch 2 version ready. And Capcom, clearly they didn't think that they needed one at their Monster Hunter World, at least getting one ready right away. And I can understand that game is not really optimized great on all platforms. They went too much on the graphics and not enough on the actual core gameplay for the fans. The gameplay is good, but there's a lot of hand-holding and a lot of things that fans don't like. And then once again, they didn't optimize well enough. But the game looks great graphically, but they should have toned it down a little bit. They should have worried about optimization, getting that running at a solid 60 FPS on PS5 and on Xbox Series X. There's no reason for it to not run at that for a multiplayer monster hunting game. Like, you don't need the greatest graphics in the world. It's about the hunt. And I think that sometimes you lose sight of that. If you make a game on Nintendo Switch 2, or if you think about that, you can think about optimizing for that platform first, in my opinion at least. But once again, a lot of these developers, they're getting, sometimes they made so much money with Monster Hunter World, I think they got a little bit too big for their britches, if that makes any sense. So we'll see what Capcom does going forward, but they're impressed with the Switch 2, and they're definitely going to be putting more games on the platform for sure. So yeah. Let me comment on what you guys. Hey, what's up, John? Welcome to the stream. I hope Capcom does switch to Monster Hunter game and not port Wilds. You know what? At this point, I'm hoping that they don't port Wilds either. I'm hoping that they do their own game and target 60 FPS. Target 60 FPS. It doesn't have to look much better than Monster Hunter Rise. Make it look just a little bit better than Monster Hunter Rise. It doesn't have to look much better than that. And make it a real Monster Hunters game. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it to what people that love Monster Hunter 4, Monster Hunter Generations, make it to what, like, Monster Hunter Rise. Make it for those people, because you've seen that those people can get you incredible sales. Plus, you can get casuals too. If the game reviews real well, you can get casuals to pick up on it as well. You can add in, tips, and you can put in guides for casuals. But for the hardcore Monster guys, don't remove the stuff that makes Monster Hunter Monster Hunter. Some people were complaining about that with Monster Hunter Wilds. There's no need to dumb it down. You can get casuals to play it. All you got to do is just make sure that you put things in there that casuals can easily identify and see to play the game. So I think that's what they need to do for the next whatever Monster they do on the Switch 2. At this point, I'm hoping it's not Wilds at this point. Let's see here. I hope so yeah. I really hope, I just want Capcom to release RE remakes as non-cloud games. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they would, not at this point, because the system's powerful enough to handle all of those RE games. All of those RE games are also on PS4, Flavius, so I mean, I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. No problem, Johnny. Thanks for coming out to tonight's stream, guys. Shout outs to everybody here, man. I appreciate you guys. 89 on the combo breaker. We're only 11 away from a platinum streak times 25, man. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Would you buy a Switch 2 version if it means a game keycard? Yeah, I'll buy it, if that's all I can get. Yeah, or I'll just buy the game digital, So yeah. I got Wilds on PS5. It gave me a new game specifically for Switch 2, especially in Japan market. Yeah. That's interesting that you bought Monster Hunter Wilds casual, dude. Is that a game that you like? Do you like that game? Let's see here. Yo, what's up, Link? Welcome. Or is it Link? I don't know how to say your name. But shout outs, man. Welcome to the stream. Out of Nintendo, Sony, and Xbox, it's only Sony who have the most wasted potential. Yes and no. I think there's definitely some wasted potential with Microsoft. I think that they could have done a lot better going back to the Xbox One, like with their IPs like Gears of War and Halo and Fable and all that. So I'm not so sure, but yeah, I can understand it from both sides. I have no doubt Capcom are working on Monster Hunter Switch timed exclusive right now. And in the meantime, give us Switch 2 Rise update. I agree. I need to put that into my video tomorrow about all aspects of what they can do. That's a good point. Maybe getting out a Rise update, or even like one of the older ones, getting out like a Generations or like a Switch. Well, don't those already? I don't know. Like, what was it? Generations Double Cross or all that? Like, maybe they do something like that too, right? The one that's on the Switch. So yeah. both working on Labor Day. You going to a BBQ today? Yeah. I got some stuff that I'm going to later. Yeah, for sure. I just played Exit A on Switch 2, and I finished watching this movie. It's a good day. Hey, shout out. Let's go. How to donate, guys? I don't know how. Noob question. No, it's not a noob question at all, man. John, I don't know if you can see it, but if you look at the top of the chat, there is a link right there. If you just, like, there's like a little white, it's like a Streamlabs little thing. It's like a pinned comment. If you want to go through there, you can. Or if you want, that's through Streamlabs. Or if you want to go through like the little icons on your chat, you'll see like a little, I think it's like a little money icon. You click on that, you can go through there. But once again, never needed, but, you know, or never like forced. If you want to, you can. If you don't, that's cool too. I appreciate you coming out and watching the stream, my man. But yeah, if you wanna support, you can just hit the link at the top, or you can type in !donate, and I'll pop up the link in the chat too, or one of the mods can do it for you. So shout outs, man. I appreciate you, fam. If you guys have questions, feel free to tag me with your questions, or just, you know, list them off, and I'll be more than happy to answer. Talk to all you guys regardless, you know. What's up, yo? What's up, Rags? Welcome. Yo, Cyber Taurus batting cleanup. Hey, yo.
I picked up Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2 on sale for the Switch. I haven't played either one of those yet, and I'm looking forward to playing them in handheld while waiting for number 3 to release.
Cyber Taurus, I'm glad that you did, because that one runs at 60 FPS now. And I don't know about the first game, but the second game runs at 60 FPS and loads so much faster now. It loads so much faster, so it's definitely a good thing. It's definitely good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the third entry. Let's see. Let's get your name on here as well. Cyber T with the 10 gifted. Anybody does 10 or more gifts, you can beat up my man, or you can time up Cyber T. That might be tough, but I appreciate you guys, and thank you for the 11 combo breaks. You guys know what time it is. You know we got to bust out the platinum sword, the bonus stream. It is coming down 100 on the combo breaker list. Hey, yo, man, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Let's go. Let's get this limit break going as well. So my man Cloud bust the sword. Thank you so much, John. Yeah, man, I appreciate having you around, dude. So yeah, you can click that link that's right below you there, and you'll get a little notification and shout out and all that good stuff, man. Yo, Rags with the $3 dono. No message though, just 3. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, fam. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you guys coming through, man. Y'all make the stream go. Get your questions in, get your comments. If you guys have video ideas or topics or whatever the case is, kind of a freestyle, not Freestyle Friday, but Freestyle Labor Day. So feel free to let me know, you know, what you guys are thinking. More than happy to talk about that or incorporate into some of my vids, or, you know, constructive criticism or anything that you guys want to talk about. Feel free. Remember, if you drop a dono too, make sure you put your music request too, and I'll play a video game track for you. General Zamora says Capcom should develop their games for Switch 2 first in order to get their games to run really well, and then develop the games on other platforms later. I think they should too. If you do that, you will have a not as good graphics as you could. So for example, Dragon Quest 11S is so funny, because Dragon Quest 11S is the enhanced version of the original Dragon Quest 11, but then like they took that Switch version, which was made specifically for the Switch, and ported it over to Xbox and PlayStation. So by doing that, Dragon Quest 11 on Xbox and PlayStation, Dragon Quest 11S on Xbox and PlayStation look worse than the original Dragon Quest 11 on the PlayStation 4, but just slightly worse. It's not that big of a deal, but it's just kind of funny. But yeah, nobody really notices it too much unless you do like a super comparison. So yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. But I know that there'd be a lot of people that'd be like, no, that's holding the systems back and stuff like that. And a lot of developers probably wouldn't like that either. But I think that that's probably a smart move for Japanese developers. It's probably a smart move. I know Falcom's pretty much already started to do that. They've already started to just move over to Switch 1, Switch 2, and then port those to other systems. Like Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, first chapter, that is a Switch 1 game. And then they took the Switch 1 game and just ported it over to everything, so it runs at a freaking 120 FPS on the PlayStation 5. And, you know, it's not the most graphically intense game. I'm not saying that they probably couldn't have got it on that if they just made the game native for it. But chances are that they probably don't. I mean, you know, they probably push things a little bit more. So, like, that game runs at 120 FPS. and looks incredible on the PS5, right? So, you know, it is. There's that too. Let's see here. Did you see the Sky SC remake confirmation and now they look worse? I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're talking about. No. So explain, please. When do you think the Mario Direct is? I'm not really sure when they're going to be doing the Mario Direct or if it's going to be part of the regular Nintendo Direct. I don't know how to say your name. Is it Gmace or Gmace? 44. I'm just going to call you G44 or GM44. Yeah, I don't know when that's going to be. I'm hoping that it's just part of the regular Nintendo Direct. So we just get it all in like one shebang, you know? Gamaze? Okay. No problem. Let's see here. The Sword and Shield combo really clicked with me on the Monster Hunter Wilds. Okay, cool. Any interest in Sonic Crossroads? Oh yeah, I'll check out Sonic Crossroads at some point for sure. Yeah, absolutely. OJ, do you think that devs are putting so little effort into finding talent for optimization because they are worried AI will do the heavy lifting for them in the future? I mean, that can maybe be a possibility, but I mean, I would say no. Like what Mark Sweeney from Unreal Engine guy says is that in order for you to really get good optimizations, that you have to really optimize for the low-end platforms first and then go from there. But the problem is that they're optimizing for the high-end platforms and then going down, so it leads to issues. You know, it leads to issues when doing that. But if you tune your graphics and tune what you're going to do for the lowest common denominator first and then go up, that's better than going for the highest common denominator than running into problems later or running. So you see what I'm saying? So if you set on a graphical style and what you're doing from like, hey, this is what the low end can do, and the low end can handle this like at, 60 FPS, no problem, or there's some dips here and there, but it's not bad. But if you go from there and then go up, then you're nothing, it's all green. But if you go from the top then going down, you maximize things, you put all the graphics and all that, and then you try to optimize later or at the end of development, and it becomes a problem. You start finding performance issues, problems, and things like that. So I think there's some truth to what Mark Sweeney said. I think he's trying to defend Unreal Engine 5, but I think there's some truth to that when it comes to all different engines, not just, Unreal Engine 5, but yeah. I think developers try their hardest, but, you also have time constraints. You have all sorts of issues, So yeah. Let's see here. So yeah, that's that. Maybe when Switch 2 version is out, you think it'll be 60 FPS? Oh yeah, the Switch 2 version will be 60 FPS for sure. Yeah. Have you played the Demonix Market demo? What are your thoughts, impressions if you played it? I did play it, and I think it's okay. It runs at 30, but some people are saying, and I've also seen some frame rate tests and stuff, that it runs, definitely doesn't run its best on Switch 2. It can dip down below 30 FPS, which I don't understand why they didn't optimize that and run that on Switch 2 at 60 first, and then port to other. Like, I don't get that. I thought that was going to be more of a, of a Switch 2 type thing first, but it looks like PS5 was probably it, then they ported over. So I'm not sure what the decision was there, but most people are probably going to buy it if it had a great version on the Switch 2. So not sure what they were thinking with that one either. But yeah, it's okay though. Check out I thought it was okay. I think I did make a video on it too. So just check out the channel if you want to hear more what I think. Deadlines sometimes hurt development time since they need to get the games ready for release. Yeah, deadlines definitely hurt the development. Absolutely. There's definitely times where they're squeezed for development time and resources, and they don't have everything that they need in order to get that done. So yeah. So that's definitely a thing. Definitely a thing. But make sure you guys hit that like button. Like I said, if you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Let them know that we are streaming out here. Let's go. Bold of them to assume that that franchise will find an audience on PS5. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what they're thinking. I know that they wanted to go with better graphics and better this and better that and bigger open world, but I mean, I don't see what the I don't see why. I get you want to make a bigger and better game, and I get that, but I mean, man, not like having it dip into the 20s and stuff, like, that doesn't make any sense for Daemon X Machina. And I know the original game did on Switch 1, but you could have just taken the base of, like, if this was going to be the result, you could have just taken the base of that game and just made it look a little bit better than running at 60 FPS, like you're running the PC version, you know, on Switch. Like, you know, you could have just done that. So, I'm not sure the direction, but hey, it's still, from what I played, I still had some fun. But it might be like, you know, wait for a discount or something like that, or it might just be, if you don't mind, just play the demo, see what you think, you know. Do you think the common man who buys a video game even knows frame rates? Most people don't know frame rates. They just want it to play stable enough, you know. But yeah, most people don't know or don't care. Yeah. Most people aren't counting frame rate, you know. Like, my brother's been playing video games his whole life. He's like I don't know, like, he's probably in between like a hardcore gamer and like a casual gamer. He's probably somewhere in between that. And I don't think I've ever heard him talk about frame rate, like, ever in my life. I've never heard him mention frame rate. I'm pretty sure he has at some point, but I don't think he's ever, whenever we talk about video games and, like, you know, he bought the Switch 2 and all that, he doesn't ever mention frame rate. He never talks about frame rate. I don't think he cares. Just as long as, like, it's playable, like, as long as, like, he's playing the game and, like, he's like, okay, it's playable, it's not, you know, messing up on me and all that, like, it's fine, you know. So yeah. Let's see here. People didn't used to complain about 30 FPS, right? But right now 60 is a thing. Maybe people are being very picky. I mean, gamers will always complain about frame rate and stuff like that. So hardcore gamers online are always going to. I mean, people offline, people just like regular gamers, I mean, they're probably not as much. Most people don't even know what ray tracing and VR. I mean, yeah, I think that type of stuff just goes right over people's head. Like, nobody really cares. I can honestly say, like, I think I can say pretty confidently that the large majority of gamers do not care about VRR or ray tracing. They don't even know what it is. They don't care what it is, you know? So yeah. Hey, what's up, Mr. Davis? Welcome to the stream, dude. What kind of update Nintendo's doing for DLSS? Apparently, they, you know, rumor-wise, they did an update that helped upgrade or make better quality DLSS, so that's why Nintendo hasn't quite used it yet for some of their games. But next year, they'll be using it in some of their games for next year's titles, so we'll see about that. I'm old and wear glasses now, and I couldn't tell 30 from 60. I go off of how it plays like most casuals. So you couldn't tell the difference between, like, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, like the 30 frames on that, like on Switch 1, and then like the 60 frames per second. You couldn't tell the difference. I don't think 60 was the standard before. I mean, the NES did have games that run at 60, but there was a lot of frame rate drops in certain NES games, but there were games that ran at 60 on NES. Super Nintendo had games that ran at 60 and at 30, so it was kind of like a mixed bag. But to be honest, like, people didn't talk about this, so, like, you know, it wasn't really known. The N64 had a lot of games that ran at 30 and 20 FPS. The PS1 had a lot of games that ran at 30, some at 60, but a lot that ran at 30 FPS. The PS2, Xbox, and GameCube had a lot of games that, it was a mixed bag. There was games that ran at 60, there was games that ran at 30, you know, but there was a lot of both. The 360 PS3 era, that's when a lot of the AAA games definitely started running like 30 and well below, like 30 with dips, you know, like Mass Effect, Fallout, you know, games like that. But we still had games that ran at 60, you know, like Halo, right? I think, or was Halo at 30? I don't remember. So that's the thing I didn't think about. I didn't think about frame rate back then. I don't think I ever mentioned 60 frames per second before the 7th gen. I don't think I ever even mentioned 60 FPS. Like, the name, like 60, I don't think I ever said that before 2007 or 2006 or whatever. Yo, John D with the $10 dono. And he says, hi OJ, first time donating. Please kindly play Xenoblade Chronicles opening theme and waiting for Xenoblade Trilogy upgrades. Yes. Next year maybe for Xenoblade Trilogy upgrades. Next year for that. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate that. Xenoblade Chronicles opening theme. All right. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate that. The main theme It's a great main theme, by the way. It's so good. So let's go ahead and let's get that in here. Thank you for the big 10, bro. Appreciate you. JoJo's coming through. Not 193. 113. Big love, man. I can't tell the difference. Yeah, 120 is a lot harder for me to tell the difference. I mean, I've seen games running at 120, but it looks a lot like 60, but I'm pretty sure the 120 is 120, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure the 120 is definitely 120ing, you know? Big love, another JoJo coming through. Appreciate that, guys. Big love. Let's go. Shout outs. We are going further beyond. We're trying to get to that platinum and a half at 150 combos. So I appreciate that, guys. Let's go. I definitely don't remember the difference between Kirby when I played it 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. Oh, man. Well, it was 3 years ago. It wasn't 4 years ago because it came out in 2022. So it was 3 years ago. Halo was targeting 30. There we go. Halo was targeting 30 FPS. Okay. So, yeah, I was playing Halo in 30 FPS and I didn't even... We didn't even talk about it. We didn't even talk about it. We didn't know, you know, whatever. It was just like we just played. So yeah, Ocarina of Time was 20 FPS. I think it was a somewhat stable 20 FPS though. So people were hoping for the frame drop slowdown on NES, SNES to make the games easier. Oh, people were. I remember myself, I was hoping for those too because it gave you time to think. I actually, when frame drops happened on the NES, it was a sign that the game was intense because there was so much happening. It was so graphics. It was like, no, and I kid you not, it was like a good thing. People saw that as like, oh, the game is really, it's a real game because it needs to slow down to hold all the action that's happening. And I kid you not, that's what me and my brother said back in the day. That's what me and my friend said. Whenever there was frame rate drops on the NES, it was a good thing because the game was really gaming, you know? We never saw it as a bad thing. I never saw frame rate drops on the NES as a bad thing back then. I mean, obviously not if you play it, you don't want frame rate drops, but I'm telling you, back then we just played and we're like, oh man, it's like sometimes like when you play like Gradius or whatever, like when you play some of these shoot 'em ups, it would get like there'd be a bunch of explosions. Like, okay, I gotta go here, I gotta go there, I gotta go, and then it speeds right back up. You're like, okay, yeah, there you go. It was like bullet time before bullet time, you know? So it was definitely like bullet time before bullet time. He says that me and my brother said the same thing. Yeah. You'd be playing it, just be like, shh, you're like, oh, it's getting intense. You know, hands would be sweating and stuff, man. It was great. It was good times. Good times. Shout outs, man. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate it, man. I'll keep doing what I do, man. Good times, frame rate drops would always get a solid O from everyone. Yeah. Like, oh my gosh, there's so much happening. It was like a WWE match. It's like, oh my god, there's Stone Cold. It was great, man. It was so good. So he slows down, you adapt it just like the Matrix. Yeah, exactly. Well, NES games, it would like alter, right? It would like go back and forth depending on what was happening on screen, or like sometimes it would like flicker, like the frames like would be flickering and it would slow down. So it was really fun, like Double Dragon. Like there's too many enemies on screen, flickering and slow down. Video Power Gaming with the $5, $4.99 to be exact. And he says, good evening, Chrono Trigger, Zeal Palace music, please. Yes, I can get that for you. Thank you. Remember to get your, like I said, we need more lit music, guys. So if you drop a dono, put your lit music request, video game track request in there. Love this one here, Chrono Trigger, Zeal Palace theme. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Thank you for the support, man. Good old Jim Ross, I know, seriously. Austin 316, Austin. Oh, man. Let's see. Double Dragon Arcade felt underwater in most areas. You know, I didn't play you mean in the arcades, or do you mean like the arcade game on the NES? Because, yeah, there was a lot of slowdown in that game. True, back in the day, I was more of a side of power. Now it doesn't have magic. Well, I mean, yeah, you don't want frame rate because like now with the graphics being a lot more, you know, in like, you know, a lot more detailed, and you don't want frame rate drops because it can affect like your gameplay. Back then it was a little bit different because we didn't really know better, and the games were a bit more simplistic, but they were hard, you know, so you never wanted frame rate drops, but they usually dropped in the same places, so you kind of knew when it was coming. But yeah, you don't want them now, but I'm just saying back then it was just kind of like a thing, you know. Oh yeah, absolutely, guys, you can make a request with any amount. I'm not trying to sit there and try to gouge you guys for music requests. The only reason why I do it is just so we don't have people like, you know, because I have 100-something people in this stream every day. I don't want people spamming a million different tracks. So that's the only reason. But you can drop $1 and I'll play the track for you. So I'm not trying to, you know, karaoke you guys or anything like that. Like, I'm not trying to do all that. Put whatever you want, and I'll play some track, and I'll play a track for you, you know. Let's see here. I'm hoping 2K6 will be 60 FPS during the gameplay like WWE. I think 2K6 will be 60 FPS. I think it will with the upgrade. I hope so. But I think it will. Oh man, that was quick. Several. LF with the $1.99 says Sonic Adventure True 2 Wild Canyon. Thanks, man. No, thank you, dude. Like I appreciate it, man. I'm like I said, I'm not trying to gouge you guys with like with the you know with the music requests and all that. So I appreciate it. I think there was a time when I just did, you know, anybody, but that's back when we had like barely any, like 5 or 6 people in the 5 to 10 people in the streams, you know, in like 2017 when I first started streaming like regularly. So we'll get that up next though. Thank you so much, Mr. Several. We're going even further beyond, baby. Thank you, man. We're almost 30 combos away from the Platinum.5 Buster Sword coming back out. Sonic Adventure. Right after this track. This is a great track, man, from Chrono Trigger. Gosh. This Chrono Trigger has all bangers, no stinkers. It has all, there's not a bad track in Chrono Trigger. Not a single bad track. It's like literally the greatest of all time, bro. Like Chrono Trigger, maybe it's my nostalgia talking, but I don't think it is, because every time I get somebody to play Chrono Trigger, they say, that might be like the best game that I ever played. Like, the game is legitimately goated, dude. It's so good. Like, it has no weaknesses outside of maybe it's a little short, maybe it's a little easy, but I don't know, man. There's so much extra stuff and side quests and other things to do. Man, that game is awesome. All right, Sonic Adventure 2 True 2 Wild Canyon. All right. Hot take: high frame rates are needed for soft gamers. For soft gamers? What do you mean by soft gamers? What does that mean? Say Chrono Trigger, and it's definitely one way to get my attention. Bro, I think that Square Enix, they can't let another generation go by and just ignore the Chrono Trigger crisis that we have going on. Like, Square Enix can, that's a good title, the Chrono Trigger crisis. Like, Square Enix cannot let another generation go by and not address this, you know? And not address this Chrono Trigger crisis that we have right now. Like, they can't do that. They can't do this, man. They can't do this to us. Oh, man. Chrono Trigger HD 2D. Square will make everything HD 2D but Chrono Trigger. Live Alive, Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3, Octopath 1, Octopath 2, The Adventures of Elliot, Octopath 0. They will make everything but Chrono Trigger HD2. They'll make everything but Chrono Trigger. So we'll see, man. We'll see what they do. Let's see here. I can't even find Chrono Trigger on Homebrew. Oh, you can definitely find it if you want to play it. But I mean, the best way to play it right now, I would say the best way to play it is that if you have like a PC or if you have like a handheld PC, is to just pick it up on Steam. Just pick it up on there. It has all the DS stuff. They have more quality of life updates and all that from like the mobile version, plus other stuff that they added in. So that'd probably be your best bet right now. And if you have to play the game, I'd go with the PC version. I mean, if you have a Super Nintendo, you can go with that. Or if you have an SNES Classic, there's ways to get it on there too. So there's also that. But yeah. The DS version's very good as well, because you have the dual screen, so the DS version's also very good. It's crazy that the only release is like on Steam and DS for that game. It's on Super Nintendo. It's on PlayStation 1 and on PlayStation 3 and Vita as well.
At this
So,
rate,
yeah.
we probably get Hollow Knight free before Chrono Trigger anything Tears of Joy.
Square Enix and Team Cherry, you know, hand clapping to see, you know, how many decades they can go without doing anything. I'm telling you, they're trying to pull a Hollow Knight where it's like it's so hyped because people are so much anticipating. Just leave us hanging for years, you know, since that PC release. Shoutouts to Cyber Taurus up in his Hokage League 251. Hey yo, man, I appreciate that. Let's go. Thank you so much, Cyber Taurus. Appreciate that, man. Let's go. Let's see. I own Chrono Trigger on every platform but the SNES, DS, and PC. That's like That's like half the platforms or most of the platforms it's on. And I've been told that I have the worst version. I'm waiting for the Switch 2 port. Well, I mean, the PS1 version is, from what I understand, like the PS1, the actual real PS1 version is like the worst one, for the most part. So yeah. Shout outs though. Chrono Trigger theme is the greatest of all time. Oh yeah, it's so good. Chrono Trigger music is great. It's so good. It's a goated track, man. It's a goated soundtrack. I just want the DS version, but it's how expensive it is. It's very expensive for the DS version of Chrono Trigger. I think I have it. Do I? I think I do. Let me show you guys this DS version. Well, no, I don't know where it's at. Never mind. I thought I had it. Nope. I think somebody. Where's my Chrono Trigger? Oh my God! Did I lose my Chrono? I think I lost it. No, I didn't lose it. I did have it though. I just gotta find it. I don't know where it's at right now, but it's definitely here somewhere. I have the DS version. I don't know where my Super Nintendo version is. My Super Nintendo version is somewhere over here, but I have them. I just gotta. I have a mess of games down here. I gotta get all of this sorted out. One of these days, I gotta really sort out this random assortment of games that I have here. It looks terrible, by the way. Like I really gotta sort that out. I have the PS1 and the PS Vita versions at iOS. Yeah, you got the worst ones. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. You do have the worst ones. You have the worst versions of the game. Worst versions of the game right there, bro. Worst versions. Let's see, I've only played the PS1 version. Yeah, I mean, the PS1 version, it's like passable. It has like the anime, like the added anime cutscenes, but like the loading times and some of the other stuff are just messed up with the game, you know? Like the Super Nintendo game had like no loading times, or barely any, and like the PS1 version just like messes things up. So like, yeah, I would say the PC version, the iOS version, there's some good things about the iOS version, but really what it comes down to is like the two best versions of the game are, the three best versions of the game are Super Nintendo, PC, and DS. Those three are the best versions. Some people think like if you want purist, the DS version is the best version of the game, you know, because it pretty much runs as fast, as clean as the Super Nintendo version, but then also has the added content, you know, that like the monster wrangling and stuff like that. So, and two screens, so map and all that good stuff. So yeah. Yeah, shout outs. No problem. That's why if you guys request music, you might get some more music that you like, because it might follow it up like in the auto playlist. So if you ever want to hear certain types of music, just do a request. You might get another one that you like right after it, you know? Grandia 2 and Legend of Dragoon are my all-time favorite RPGs. Oh, nice. Those are really good. Grandia 2 and Legend of Dragoon, they're both really good RPGs. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, the DS version of Chrono Trigger is like, it's so crazy. I bought it like in, I think like 2019. I saw it on Amazon for $60, and I'm like, man, $60? Because I got my original copy got stolen out of my dorm when I was in college, like in 2007 or something like that, or 2008 or whenever it came out, 2009. It got stolen, 2009. It got stolen. So I was like, okay, I want to replace it, but man, do I want to pay $60? Because I paid like $40 for it back then. You know, so I was like, whatever, I'll just buy it. And then I bought it. Then I saw the price of it brand new. It's like $200, and I was like, oh, okay, well, it's a good investment. Oh yeah, that's a steal. I know. Yeah, that's a steal. It was somebody's steal. Yeah. No, it's okay, man. That happened like, I think that was how many years ago now? That was 14 years ago, so I'm over it. But yeah, they actually stole quite a bit of pretty valuable games that I had, you know. I've replaced a lot of them, but not everything. But they stole a lot of, like, my PS2 collection and my GameCube collection. Like, I replaced a number of it, but man, I still had a bunch of GameCube games that they took, a bunch of PS2 games, a bunch of original Xbox games that they took as well, plus PS3, well, PS4 wasn't out yet, so PS3 and Xbox 360 as well, plus Wii games. So yeah, that kind of sucked, but yeah. And they took my 360 too, and my 360. Pretty much everything, pretty much the whole game collection that I had at you know, that I had there, like in my little drawer. They took my Skies of Arcadia. Oh my gosh. I had to replace that. I had to buy the dude. That was like $100 for the Skies of Arcadia. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that sucked. But hey, it happens, man. It happens. But I got a lot of the stuff replaced now, obviously, so it's okay. I had Chrono Trigger on the DS back in like 2018, and I think I paid $60. Now the price is insane. Yeah, that's around when I bought it too. Was about $60 for the game, brand new, sealed. So there at one point you could get it for really cheap. At one point you could get it for like super cheap. Like you could get it for like, they were selling it for like $20, you know. They're selling it for like 20 something bucks for it. So yeah. So yeah. Chrono Trigger is the best RPG ever. Best RPG ever. Yeah, definitely. Anyone seen the Octopath Traveler FF7 or FF6 crossover mobile game? Is that the Octopath Travelers of the Continent or whatever? Are you talking about that one? I don't even look for 3DS XL right now. If you don't want to be $300 lighter, oh yeah. Luckily, I have my Majora's Mask 3DS XL, so that's that. I got that one. That one's been serving me right for about a decade now, so that's good. EA rep also impressed by Switch 2 and compared it to PS5 Xbox Series, but it's weird to give Madden and FIFA run at 30. Yeah, I think he was basically just talking about from just like a more of a graphics standpoint, what they can do on this system. It's more comparable to those systems than it is to what they did on like the Switch 1. So I think that's what I don't think he meant that it was completely the same in every single frame rate. He didn't say that. So don't take what he said and run with it. He never said that it's comparable to the point to where it's going to run the same frame rate and the same resolution. He just said that it's more comparable to like Xbox and PlayStation, which it is. It is more comparable to like, you know, Xbox Series and PlayStation 5 in terms of how you can get the game to look. Now, obviously, performance, like, you know, frame rate, he never said anything about frame rate. Let's see, shout outs to Johnny, says, yep, that one, it gives us the idea, what idea FF6 will look like in HD 2D. Okay, in that one. Okay, yeah, that just looks like, yeah, it looks like Octopath. Yeah. That game's called Octopath Traveler 0 now, John. So they repurposed it into like a normal game. But I don't think it's not going to have I don't know if it's going to have the Final Fantasy VI stuff in there, but they repurposed that into Octopath Traveler 0. Let's see here. I think you spelled Daemon X Machina wrong. I don't think people forgot about it. The people that want Daemon X Machina are going to pick up Daemon X Machina because it's a very specific mech type of game. So the people that want it are going to pick it up. Says, yep, one, it gives us an idea of, okay, yeah, I already read that. Xenoblade 2 is your favorite game all time. You know, Xenoblade 2 is great. I mean, it's not my favorite game of all time. It's not even my favorite Xenoblade game of all time. But it's definitely one of my favorites, for sure. Definitely one of my favorite Switch games. Switch 1 games. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Nate Dogg? Welcome. We got to be careful about saying that people forgot about this or the internet forgot about this, because a lot of times it ends up just not being true and the games are doing just fine. So I'm never usually a fan of saying people forgot about this. Like, who's people? Just people, random people online on Twitter, you know, or something like that. So let's wait till the game comes out, then we can kind of go from there. You know, we'll see how well it sells and all that. So let's see here. Like, yeah, I just haven't heard anything about it. I mean, well, there was a demo and people were talking about the demo for sure. I mean, we even talked about it here today. Somebody asked me a question about it. So, and there's been a number of people who've played the demo. So yeah, I'm not sure. You haven't heard about it, but that doesn't mean everybody else forgot about it, you know? See what I'm saying? Let's see here. Have you heard the comments on the rumored PS6 hybrid? Yeah, I've seen the comments and stuff, but, you know, I'm not really believing some of the rumors right now. And at this point, you know, they're early. And I think that the channel that it comes from, I don't really trust. Moore's Law is dead. I don't trust him and what he says. So I'll wait for the actual, like, other credible places to talk about it before I really kind of go in. Because the prices were ridiculous. $399. Like PS5 power. Like, come on. It's stupid. Let's see. My favorite Xenoblade? I got a video on that. Check out my video on my favorite Xenoblade. I got a video where I talked about that, so you can check out that vid, see what I think. But I'll tell you something right now. It's not Xenoblade Chronicles X. It's not Xenoblade Chronicles X. I can tell you that. Nintendo has forgotten about Mario. They've forgotten about Mario. They have. Hey, what's up, the cool guy? Welcome. How you doing today, man? Shoutouts. So yeah. Mine is 2 because it was my first ever. So just because something's your first ever, that means it's your favorite. So is your first girlfriend your favorite girlfriend ever? That's a weird way of looking at it. Let's see here. Who has an overall better IP, Square Enix, Capcom, or Sega? That's hard. They're all really good. I'd have to think about that. They forgot about the Sinbad movie, Genie movie. There is no Sinbad Genie movie. There is no Sinbad Genie movie. Nah. That's not a good excuse for. I mean, listen, you can like whatever you like, but saying it's my favorite because it's my first ever. So I mean, is that how do you apply that to other things? You know, that's a bad application in my opinion. Just because it's your first doesn't mean it should be your favorite. You know. So that's why I said, is your first girlfriend your favorite? That's how we call rose-tinted goggles. Not saying that Xenoblade isn't worthy of that, but that's how people get rose-tinted goggles. And like 10 years from now, when a game that's clearly better comes out, they'll be like, no! Like, it can do like everything better. It can have like better graphics, better frame rate, better story, better music, better everything. Like, no, I played it first. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's how rose-tinted goggles are born, right there. It's your first, so it's your favorite. Let's see, but it's all good. I'm just playing around. Out of the 3, Square's using their IP the worst. Well, he didn't say who's using the IP the best out of the 3. He didn't say that. He said who has the best IP out of those 3. That's tough. I can't just answer right off the top. I'd have to look through the whole list. You know what I'm saying? I have to look through the whole list, and I'd have to say, okay, there's this. I mean, Capcom, Capcom is just Monster Hunter and Resident Evil, you know, for the most part. And then, like, every now and then we might get something else. Like, oh, we get a fighting game collection or something like that. But, like, it ain't like Capcom got, like, a million bouts of variety with its Monster Hunter Resident Evil, then Street Fighter every now and then. So yeah. But it's all good. What's up, Boo Boo? Welcome. Shoutouts. Shoutouts to Boo Boo. Big love, man. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate it. Chrono Trigger remake or port is imminent because I just picked up the DS cartridge only for $45 on eBay. Brand new or loose? A loose cartridge, yeah, loose cartridge will run you about that. A new one will not run you that, you know? I wanted a new one. I wanted a new one. So yeah. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Let them know that we are streaming. So I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Just want to play it. Hey, there you go. There you go. That's true. If you just want to pick it up, play it, get it, you know. But you bought it for $45. I mean, they could do a Switch 2 version at any moment. What if they announced Chrono Trigger for the Switch 2? Okay, what are you guys' reactions gonna be? Chrono Trigger, Switch 2. I don't think they'd announce it because we still have Octopath Traveler 0. And we have the Adventures of Elliot. So there's no way that they announced that, you know. I don't think they announce it. I don't think they announce it at this point. But it'd be super cool if they did, though. It'd be super cool if they did. I'd be down. I'd be down to be like, all right, hold up. What's happening here? What's happening here? You know? It would break the internet. But I don't think they're going to announce it. I think they'd probably announce it after Adventures of Elliot and after Octopath Traveler 0. Because that's a lot of HD 2D. So, and I don't think they're going to do like a full remake of the game. So yeah. I don't think so. Other than Nintendo, what platform do I like? PlayStation. Because I played stuff like I played SMT5 on there. I played Metaphor Refantazio on there. I played Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I talk about all that stuff. I played Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I'll play that on the Xbox Series, but yeah, PlayStation. Let's see here. Chrono Trigger remake would make so many people excited. All ages. Yeah, that'd be great. I'd be down for it, sis. I bought Metroid Prime Trilogy on Wii and Prime Remastered. Came out 6 months later. The Metroid Prime Trilogy on Wii and then Prime. Well, I mean, that's just one game, but yeah, I see what you're saying for sure. How much was the Prime Trilogy physical? What's up, Alonzo? What's up, Akchi? Finally got around to the Adventures of Elliot demo. Pretty fun. Looking forward to it. Yes, that game is awesome. I bought Adventures of Elliot is fire so far. Yes, it's very good. Very good. What's up, Alonzo? I just want Final Fantasy 9 remake, and I'm satisfied. Yes, that'd be great. Did you see what happened to Micah Parsons' back? Dude needs an epidural just to play. I think Jerry Jones might have got. I think you guys might have gotten off on one here, man. If he doesn't have great years after this, because this dude's back is jacked. Alonzo, like I said, it might have been a good idea to trade him. Like I was trying to calm Cowboys fans down. You know, I was trying to calm y'all down. Y'all were going crazy. Y'all were calling hotlines, man. I'm like, wait a minute, it ain't that bad of it. It ain't that big of a deal. I mean, we'll see what he does for the rest of his career. He's still only 26. But yeah, I mean, I'll tell you this right now. I used to play. You guys know I used to play football. If at any point you need an epidural, there are problems, because you guys know what an epidural is. An epidural is for a pregnant lady that's giving birth, and the pain is so bad in their back, because you know childbirth is one of the most painful things that you can experience, like getting burned alive and childbirth. Those are like two incredibly painful things that can happen to you. There's more torture things, but just like, you know, stuff that can happen. And yeah, that's for pregnant ladies. An epidural. They take a needle, they go like this, and they jack it into your back like the freaking Matrix. You know. If you're a player and you need an epidural just to play, just to practice, there's a lot of pain going on right there. If you need that, that's a high level. That means prescription painkiller like a Vicodin can't take care of it. So that means you need the next step. That's more than just shooting up, man. That is a painful situation that you're dealing with if you need an epidural. He said his back was hurt. The team said he was fine. Somebody lying out there, bro. Somebody lying out there. But hey, it is what it is, man. Y'all got your first round picks. I'm telling you, that could turn into something crazy. 2 first round picks. What if Green Bay sucks? They might suck. Might get some good picks. Package it up, move up in the draft, get somebody. You know. Yeah. And listen, I seen it happen before, man. Niners traded away 3 different picks. They traded away Micah Parsons, actually. 49ers could have had Micah Parsons. The pick that they traded was a pick that Dallas got to even draft Micah Parsons from the Trey Lance deal. So that's like, if you trade away those picks, you never know who those picks are going to be. You never know who those picks are going to be. But if you go through and you look at the 49ers, who they could have had with those 3 picks, it's like they probably would have won a Super Bowl. Like, if they had Micah Parsons and Joey and Bosa rushing Patrick Mahomes at the same time, they probably would have won the Super Bowl. But they used the picks up to trade to get Trey Lance, and that turned out to be a bust. So, getting picks, you never know who that's going to turn out to be. So, in my opinion, the Cowboys came out good because they got 2 extra picks, and those can turn out to be somebody incredible. You never know. You never know. Now, if that is time to hang it up at that point, oh no, it's not. Let me tell you something right now. I'll hook an epidural up like freaking like this. If they're paying me $47 million, bro, plug me in, Scotty. Inject. Let's go. Bro, hook me up. You paying me $47 million? Hook me up, Scotty. I'm going in. No, man. I'm playing. I don't care how. You gonna pay me $47 million? Oh, I'm playing. Let's see. Oh my gosh. It's the Cowboys, though. We're gonna find a way to mess it up. I mean, you guys drafted Micah Parsons. You guys drafted Rolando Bland. You guys drafted Dak Prescott. You guys drafted didn't you guys draft Witten back when Witten came out? You guys drafted Witten. You know, so you guys drafted Diggs. Didn't you guys draft Diggs too? So I mean, y'all hit on some of them. I mean, obviously you don't hit on all of them, but y'all hit on some of them. Let's see here. Yeah, they got a good D tackle too. They got a good D tackle to help stop the run. Let's see here. Micah Parsons returns to Dallas. That'll be a must. Oh yeah, that'll be must see. That'll be must see TV. I'm gonna watch that for sure. People seem to be loving Sonic Crossroads, and with Kirby Air Riders coming later this year, it looks like they'll have 3-gate kart racers this year. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of kart racing, man. I think maybe a little bit too much kart racing for me. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be kart racing it up that much, but yeah. We have all those good players, and what has that gotten us? Still haven't seen an NFC title. That's true. That's true. But you didn't get one with Micah either, right? So yeah, you never know what the missing piece is going to be. Square should do a full scale remake of Chrono Trigger, like FF7 remake, doing it in 2 to 3 parts, integrating Chrono Cross 2, telling a kind of different story. Hyper Bison, that seems like the worst thing that they could do. Creosin Bomb, I love you, brother. I appreciate you, my man. But no! Please, no. I do not want to go through this saga. They're going to ruin it. 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 If they do that, they're going to... I literally just talked about this. If they do that, they're going to ruin it. Final Fantasy VII has been somewhat ruined. Like, let me ask you guys a question. And Hyper Bison, be honest. Is this what you wanted for Final Fantasy VII Remake? Did you really want them to split the game up, Midgar only for the first game, second part for there, rewrite everything, and have it across multiple generations? Like, is 10 years probably from the beginning to the end? Is that what you want? I don't think I want that for Chrono Trigger. I don't think it needs that. Now, does that ruin my original? No, it doesn't. If they did it, would I play it and be excited? Probably. But I just don't know, man. Like, after seeing what they did with Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then, by the way, it's not even just like 4 games. It's not even like 3 games. It's like 4 games. There's Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy 7 Remake Intergrade. You need that extra part with Yuffie and all that stuff. Remake Intergrade. And then Final Fantasy 7 Remake Rebirth, or Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. And then now the next one, I mean, it's just, it's too much. It's too much. So, yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea, right? Cryosenbomb? Just miss when games used to be 3 discs. I mean, there's no need for a game to be 3 discs anymore because you can hold more data on the disc. So, like, those 3 PlayStation PS1 discs are like a fraction of, they're not even that much space compared to like a Blu-ray, you know. So there's no need to have multiple discs for games anymore when they can hold so much data on the 1 disc. So yeah. Let's see. I just hope they cancel. I hope they cancel FF9 remake. They did not cancel FF9 remake. FF9 remake is still a thing, Rena. It's still a thing. So it's not canceled apparently. So yeah. So it's all good though, man. It's all good. Not sure if Chrono Trigger with the FF7 like remake could even be worth it unless it's 5 to 7 million. Yeah, I just don't think it's worth doing all that, you know. So yeah. And don't forget to add enough mini games. The next big selling game for Square Enix. Oh my gosh, the mini games. The mini games in FF7 Rebirth were, some of them were good, but a lot of them were trash. Like, I did not like a lot of them. In fact, just nostalgia, they were able to make a full-on game. Yeah, I think back then it was cool, but changing discs got actually really annoying, especially on the 360. So, let me give you guys a perfect example of why changing discs sucks. If you don't design your game right. There's a game called Star Ocean 4. And the game, or it's like Star Ocean till the end of time, or Star Ocean, I forgot what it's called, but it's the 360 game. And it's so funny, man. It's so funny. Your ship, where you go like to like, you know, do your fusion, do your item stuff, all that's on your ship. Your ship crash lands on disc 2, but you still have to do a bunch of stuff on disc 3. So if you ever want to go to your ship, you got to go back to disc 2. Anytime you want to go to your ship, take out disc 3 and put in disc 2. So that's just more bad game design than, you know, than it being, you know, a problem with this. But still, they should have made it to where that doesn't happen. Another problem, Lost Odyssey. There's 4 discs. 4 discs for Lost Odyssey, and I got tired of changing them. So that's the problem, man. A lot of times, like, there'll be data of a disc or whatever, like on one, and like if you have to go back to that place, you might have to change the disc. So to me, it wasn't super nostalgic doing that. I don't think I ever liked it. And I thought it was cool, but I don't think I ever liked it. Yo, Cyber Taurus with the Ninja.
I swear I better not see Chadley in Chrono Trigger any type of remake they do.
Oh yeah, no Chadley, please. Shout outs to my man Cyber Taurus. Multiple donos today, man. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate that. Let's go. Thank you, Mr. Cyber Taurus. This is called Oil Ocean Zone. Oil Ocean Zone from Funk Fiction. Oil Ocean Zone. So yeah. Yeah, Chadley PTSD or whatever, right? Like, yeah, too many issues with Chadley. This is specifically PS1 Squaresoft multi-disc games. The packaging was peak. Yeah, it was like a big thick box, like with multiple, but they cracked easily. Like they had like the plasticky, not like the plastic that we get now, but it's kind of like the glass plasticky type of thing. Like a CD case, like an old school CD. So if you stepped on it or if you accidentally, I mean, that thing would crack quickly. That thing, bro, it cracked like an egg, bro. Y'all ever... You drop it on a pillow, it might crack, bro. So that was the only problem with those. They cracked super easy. Big love to my man Cyber Taurus. Let's go. Combo breaks and 130 on the board. We are 20 combos. Hey, weren't we already at 130? Yeah, I think that's 135 now. Hold up. Yeah, I think it's 130. I don't know if we were. Anyway, extra 5 points. Who cares? So yeah, we are 25 combos away. Let's go. 25 combos away. Let's get. Oh no, 15 combos away. I can't count. 15 combos away from the platinum and a half. Please play Shinobi PS2 Red Blade. What do you mean, like the game? Let's see. If only they will make Xenogears remake or remaster. Xenogears. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd be down for Xenosaga, Xenogears. I actually just talked about that today in a video. And yeah, I hope that they go back to Xenosaga and Xenogears. I really do hope that they go back to it. One of these days. We'll see, though. I'm gonna look out for a Chrono Trigger DS copy this Christmas. Hey, there you go. There you go. Then they added yeah, they did add like the female Chadley. That's true, they did. You see Bloodborne is being emulated on the Steam Deck. Do you think they'll bring Wii U to Nintendo Classic Lineup for Switch Online? The Wii U. I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna bring the Wii U over. No. Most of the best Wii U games are ported over, so I doubt it. I don't think it's worth the... Like, a lot of Wii U games need, like, you know, the dual screen. So I don't know if they're going to take the time to do all that. But I didn't see the whole Bloodborne thing, though. I didn't see that. So, shout out to Shadow Nexus, though. I think a different story makes more sense because the time-traveling aspect of Chrono Trigger. Also, I'm at work, so replying will be slow. No, it's okay, man. Get work done. Yeah, I just don't think that's a good idea doing all that. Like, I think it's going to cost too much and it's going to end up being a failure because people are already kind of tired of that. Like, if Final Fantasy VII Rebirth wasn't selling big, you know, with that, and it's Final Fantasy, like, what's the confidence that Chrono Trigger, they could do that, they could pull that off with Chrono Trigger, you know? So I don't know, man. I don't think so. I don't think it's a good idea. I personally don't think it's a good idea. You know? So yeah. So it's all good though. It's all good. It's the BGM for the game. Yeah, just JSA, just drop a dono of any amount and I'll play whatever track you want. The reason why I don't just take random selections is because then everyone will start just doing that. Unless you already dropped the dono and I didn't see it, but I didn't see your name pop up. But yeah, the reason why I do that is just so everybody just doesn't start spamming me with tracks to play. Because I got like 100, 200 people in here, you know? So you can put any amount. It can be the lowest amount. Let's see here. I'm going to look... okay, hold up. I already read that. Shoutouts. So yeah, Xenogears would be good too. What's up, OJ and everyone? Yo, what's up, Avalon? Shoutouts, man. But Square Enix hates FF8. So they hate FF8. Well, they remastered FF8. So I don't know if they hate FF8. I don't think that's something that they... I don't think Square Enix hates... Maybe they hate the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy. So maybe they hate that, but you know. So I'm not sure if they hate anything else. So yeah. Days away from Silk Song, yes. Silk Song coming this Thursday, right? This Thursday, let's go. And then a Nintendo Direct next week. Hopefully a Nintendo Direct next week. We didn't really talk about the Nintendo Direct. So yeah. Nintendo Direct next week. Apparently on Thursday or Friday. So we'll see for sure. We will see. Direct next week? Yes. According to Nate the Hate, according to Switchforce, according to VGC, we've got 3 pretty credible sources that all say that Nintendo Direct is next week. 3 pretty credible sources. You gotta watch the video, sis. We had a video yesterday on it too. I mean, it's in the title for today's video. I mean, today's live stream. It's also in the title. September Direct. September, but it doesn't say next week though. It doesn't say next week. I will give you that. Fire Emblem 4. Oh my God, Fire Emblem 4 remake. Here we go. If Fire Emblem 4 remake isn't there, I'm going to strangle someone. I'm going to strangle something. I'm going to have to. I'm just going to go like Bart, like myself. To myself, like Bart Simpson, bro. I'm going to have to, man, because like there's no way that they can do this to me. Like they can't keep doing this to me. Like they can't keep. This game is done. Where is it at, Nintendo? Where is this game at, Nintendo? They can't keep doing this to me. I need to see Fire Emblem 4 remake. So we got to talk about the Nintendo Direct. That should be happening next week. It might be announced. It's just weird because September, like 9/11 is next week. So like 9/11, for those who don't remember or don't know, or if you weren't born or whatever, 9/11, that's a terrorist attack. Like that was a huge deal, man. Like it was a terrorist attack, you know, and a lot of the schools shut down for a long bit, and you know, it was just a very, very bad thing, you know, very bad thing. And it's like a national, like, holiday. It's not like I don't think like you get school off if there is school, but it's like, essentially it's like, hey, you gotta respect that, you know? So I don't know if Nintendo would announce it on 9/11 and then have it the next day. I mean, but Nate Drake says that, yeah, it could happen either on 9/11 or be announced on 9/11 and then the next day. So I don't know. We'll see. They'll remake Fire Emblem 5 just to spot. You know what? I'll take any Fire Emblem remake at this point, you know? I'll take any Fire Emblem remake at this point. So yeah. They're about to keep... No, they're not going to keep doing this to me. They're not going to keep doing this to me at all. I really hope Deca Police makes a comeback. I really do hope Deca Police makes a comeback. Cyber Taurus again!
After that train wreck bingo card from the partner showcase, I'm just going to sit back and watch to see what happens at the direct Tears of Joy.
No! Cyber Taurus, no! Cyber Taurus, no! Do not sit back. We need to... Listen, sometimes... You ever see, like, sometimes... Hold up, it's just like this. Hold up. Let me tell you something real quick. So sometimes it's like this, man. You know? This is me and you, Cyber Taurus. This is how it is, bro. This is how it is. This is how it needs to be between us. This is how it needs to be from what happened from like the last direct. Let me show you. Let me show you real quick. Rest in peace. His son is awesome too, by the way. JD will make sure you guys check him out on Twitter. But yeah, Cyber Taurus. You win some, you lose some. But we live to fight another day. Do not give up, man. Come on now. We got bodied last time. I know, we got bodied last time. We didn't do so hot. But you live to fight another day. We're still alive. So as long as we're alive, we put up our dukes and we fight. And you pick that bingo board back up and you try again. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. That's probably the best part of the original Friday in terms of like acting part. That was probably the best part right there. Cyber Taurus another 5. Let's go.
Okay. This is going to be me training like Rocky in Rocky 4 though.
Dun-dun-dun. Yo, Adrian. Dun-dun-dun. You can't quit. Yeah, you got, okay, listen. Cyber Taurus, I'll be honest. You got your dun-dun-duns pulled over your head. You got hung on a locker. And I think they spun you around a few times. I mean, you got cooked, I understand. Like, we said, Cyber Taurus, he just disappeared. He just did the Toby's. I mean, like, yeah, you got cooked, but we still here, man. Nah, you can't quit. You can't quit. You can't quit, man. You gotta keep going. We need another one. We need another bingo card. I trust you, Cyber Taurus. Just gotta be a little bit more cautious this time. Put some caution to it. And let's get it going, man. We gotta go. Oh, didn't Nintendo release Super Mario Maker on 9/11? Did they? I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, listen, we all got fried. You know, we all got fried. We all got kind of fried. We all did. So it happens. So that's the Cyber Taurus. 145 on the board, guys. We are 5 couples away from the platinum and a half. Hey, yo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. OJ's desperation is a must-watch stream. Listen, man, you win some, you lose some. But we live to fight another day. We're not going to stop doing bingo cards because we got cooked. And listen, I showed the bingo cards, so I'm also like, it was like that one scene with Big Worm and Smokey.
There's no way this direct isn't good. It feels like everything has been building up to this. Also,
Yeah.
You need another bingo card because I don't know about y'all, but I didn't hear no bell. Lol.
Ding, ding. I don't hear that. We're getting bashed and pummeled. There's no bell yet. Gonna be like Punch Out. Are those punch? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. So, oh my gosh, that's so good, dude. It's so good. So good. Look up Super Mario Maker 9/11 North America and Europe. Oh, okay, cool. It was on 9/11 for that one. Okay, hold up. Here we go. We're gonna have it like this. Hold up. Here we go. The next time we gotta come back punching. Let's go. It's gonna be Cyber Taurus versus Nintendo. Japan versus Cyber Taurus. Take care of him, Cyber Taurus. That's Cyber Taurus' little Mac versus Nintendo. I swear I didn't do this on purpose. Give him the 1-2, Cyber Taurus! Dodge! Give him the 1-2! Make the best freaking... We're trying to hype up Cyber Taurus. Make the best freaking bingo card. Use all of your analysis. Oh! Give him the punch! Get back there! Oh, we got one more! Come on, Cyber! Gotta pump him up! Let's get you pumped up! Take that, Miyamoto! He said, take that, Miyamoto! You think you got me? You think you got me last time? I'm gonna come back with vengeance. That's me. I'm the black guy. That's the most obvious. I'm training Cyber Taurus. Let's go. Get pumped. That's the Statue of Liberty back there, if you couldn't tell. Look how good the graphics were. You gotta put in passcodes if you can't play right away. 00573754423. Put that in there. You'll start from right here. Don Flamenco? Oh my gosh, no. We can't knock out Don Flamenco on stream. That's too easy. That's too easy. All right, Cyber, you should be ready to go. I think we're good now, man. I think we're good. Man, Punch-Out was a great game. I used to get my butt kicked in that game all day. I'd be fighting. I'd be like, how do you beat him? I used to go, and then Mike Tyson come through. Mike Tyson come through, knock you out in one hit, bro. You like, what happened? Shouts to Psycho Pie. Thank you for the 75 months as man. Just say you don't want to make your own bingo card. LOL. Shouts to Psycho Pie. Justin with the $3 dono too. Shouts to Justin. Says there's no way this direct isn't good. It feels like everything has been building up to this. Also, you need another bingo card because I don't know about y'all, but I didn't hear no bell. LOL. Yeah, I know. I didn't hear no bell either. Shout out to Punch Out, man. Punch Out is great. It is great. OJ in the ball time one. Yeah. This is great, man. This is great. Shout out to, man, I love old school like NES games. They're so much fun to watch people play them. Maybe not to play them yourself, but to watch. Shaw X with the $5 dono. That says, by God, Cyber Taurus with the sweet chin music. By God. Sweet chin Cyber Taurus. All right, Cyber, we're all counting on you to get us a bingo, brother. We're all counting on you to get us a bingo. So I think you're gonna get it done. I know I gained a bit of weight, guys. I gained a bit of weight. I've been eating, chocolate bars. That's what he likes to eat. Chocolate bars. I've been eating too many chocolate bars. I had to gain a little bit of weight. So yeah, you think you ever see SMT4 remaster? I think that's definitely possible for sure. You missed your last message. If I missed your message, just write it again so I don't have to scroll all the way up. Just my bad. I missed it. I was doing whatever I was doing. Just write it one more time. Yeah, because I don't know where you put it. So just go ahead and just write the message again, and I got you, and I'll read it for sure, writers. I got you. Dior's gonna body me if I get cooked again. Oh, man. You ever think but yes, SMT4, I think it's definitely possible for SMT4. I think that might be next. I mean, considering SMT5 and SMT5 Vengeance did so well, I don't know if they're ready for the next SMT game. So yeah. If you had to choose between PlayStation and Nintendo, which one would you be keeping? It doesn't matter, man, whether I'd be keeping or not. I mean, obviously Nintendo makes more games, so Nintendo, but it doesn't matter. Praying on your downfall. Cyber does. Oh my God, Dior is praying on his downfall. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Praying on the downfall. Praying. Let's see. No, we need a bingo. Listen, guys, that last bingo card was not very good. Brian Jedi says, yo, so I beat Gears Reloaded. It's not much of a graphical improvement over the Ultimate version. And DualSense Rumble is underutilized. Still fun as ever, though. Yeah, I'll take your word for it, Brian Jedi. I'll take your word for it. Actually, I don't know. Did you hear me tell the story of I was watching some guy, like hardcore, like dude with sunglasses on, like older guy, play it. And like he was like speed running it. And doesn't really do much speed run tactics, but he was speed running it. And like he had his glasses on, sunglasses indoors for some reason. And and like he was put on the PS5, and he's like, yeah, man, I played this on the 360, I played it on the Xbox One, I played it on the PC, I played it on everything. And then he was like, And I was just like, yeah, I'm never playing this game. I said, no, I can't. I already played it on the 360. I already played, but I can't get myself to, after that, I can't do it. I can't do it after seeing that. I have to just say, you know what? I'll take y'all word for it. It's good. I mean, I already played the game, so I know that it's good, but I don't think I'll ever play Gears again. It doesn't vibe with me anymore. But yeah, he was like, he's like, yeah! I'm just like, okay, man. I don't know how that made me not want to play it. I don't think I was going to play it anyway, but that really made me not want to play it. And that's the funniest thing is, like, he didn't do anything wrong. He was putting on free entertainment. I'm not trying to hate or nothing, but I just said, no, I'm good after that. You know, I just said, I said I'm good. I ain't playing, bro. I ain't playing. But I'm glad that you enjoyed it, Brian Jedi. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Like, I'm happy that you did, but man, I don't know why that turned me off. And I don't even know why it's even like, that's something that would happen that I wouldn't even say anything about. I would just leave that alone. But I don't know why I keep on thinking about that, and then it makes me just not want to play, you know, at all. Roger Enyart with the $5. And he says, happy Labor Day to all. Hope you're all enjoying your day. Here's work listening and lurking. Hey, shut up. Let's go, man. You asked me to give feedback, so there it was. I get it. I get it. It's not your cup of tea. Oh, no. I was just making a joke. Brian. Like, I think that the game is, here's my honest opinion, guy. Here's my honest opinion. I think the game is good. Like, I've watched people play it. It wasn't just him. I've watched people play it, and I think that it's a solid game. Like, I think that it's a good game. I think that, you know, it's the Ultimate Edition, right? But I think they got it, like, at 4K 120 or 4K 60 or whatever. So, yeah, the game is good, man. It's a good game. It's old school Gears, you know, it's the linear old school Gears. It's solid. I watched someone play almost the whole thing. Like, I watched them play probably like 3-4 hours. I was editing, so I watched like the whole 3-4 hours. So it's not bad at all, man. I can see why people love it a lot. So that's just me making jokes, you know. That's just me making silly jokes. Although in the back of my mind, that's what I'm thinking, but that's not. I wasn't gonna play it anyway, you know. So yeah. I asked if you think that Rockstar could possibly delay GTA 6 for a day-and-date release on Switch 2. No. Rockstar would not delay GTA 6 for a day-and-date release on Switch 2. Switch 2 does not make or break GTA 6. You know what I'm saying? Switch 2 does not make or break it. So yeah. It does not make or break it. So I don't see them delaying it. Nope. Nope, not at all. I mean, early 8th gen. It's a rebrand of Ultimate. It still looks like an early 7th gen. Okay, yeah, you mean early 8th gen. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of good games. I don't like or play Animal Crossing, for example. I mean, yeah, like, you're not going to be able to play everything. You know, I'll check out Animal Crossing, but it's never been one of my favorites with Animal Crossing. Never been one of my favorites. It's always been a game that I'll check out, I'll play. I've played almost every single Animal Crossing, or most of them. But yeah, it's not like a game like, oh, I get super, super hyped to play. So yeah. Did you see the new Rayman stuff? There was no new Rayman stuff. So if you mean did I see that? Yes, I saw nothing. There was nothing. They showed nothing. There was no new Rayman stuff. We already know that they're working on a new. What's it called? On a new Rayman game. That's already been revealed, but they actually showed nothing. So yeah. They showed nothing. Let's see here. The tweet Nash Weedle said they didn't show any new Rayman stuff. There's nothing. That's me with recent Pokemon games. EA's looking good at 60. Yes, EA's looking good. Justin with the
Some
3.
old Nintendo commercials popped up in my recommendations, and I got curious, so I looked up Wii U commercials. And wow, it was hard to watch.
I can't. I had to live through the Wii U commercials, like, and like having to sit there. And people be like, these commercials are the worst commercials. This is the reason why the Wii U is failing! We would come striking down like freaking the flat, running in like the flat. Ah! Bro, people would come running in like the Flash, bro. Justin, it was crazy, man. So yeah. Jack says, "Hey OJ, what do you think of Switch Force and Nate the 8 having a little beef? Little beef. Represent, yeah. What? Yeah, got some beef, man. Drake versus who is it? Drake versus Kendrick." Beef on Twitter as Nate the Hate responded by saying he predicted the Kirby Air Riders Gamescom demo. And they ain't got no beef, bro. Come on now. Nate the Hate does not have any beef with anybody. He's Nate the Hate. He talks every once a month. Once or twice a month, he might say something. So yeah. Where you ads be like, hot buttery popcorn. That's a deal. Hot buttery popcorn, gee Willie, gosh darn it. You got yourself a deal, Dad. I was like, I don't know. That was Scott Moffat, dude. That guy Scott Moffat. That bastard Scott Moffat. I'll never forgive him. I'll never forgive him for what he did. They're like, we need somebody new. Reggie's like, we need somebody new. Get somebody new in here. Let's see your thoughts on 49ers schedule this year. All I know is that they lose to the Seahawks week 1. You want to put any money on that figure, John? They'll lose to the Seahawks. You want to put some money on that? How much we putting? Or you just all talk? I think one bad thing that we said about Nate the Hate is that he can be a bit snobby or pompous after leaks pertaining to content creators. He can be a bit snobby or pompous. No, that's just you guys we just raised in a soft generation where everybody thinks that everybody is like I get that all the time. Oh, you're pompous. Oh, you're being aggressive. It's like, bro, you can't show no type of moxie, no type of attitude. You can't show nothing. If you do, people think that you're being pompous. You're this. It's just normal. It's just not everybody's the same. So no. And even if he is a little bit, so what? Like, that's not even any. That's just a bit of. He's called Nate the Hate. It's a bit of. Take it as a persona, you know. Take it as a persona more like. But then again, I'm biased because I'm a content creator and Nate's my friend. But even if I wasn't, like, I have no problem with other content creators that are seen as like this or that. I mean, if that's what they do, that's what they do. You know, you don't have to like it, but it's good that not everybody's the same. I'll keep it a buck. So I don't see it that way. I don't see anything that he said that way, at least, you know. How about 50? You'll throw 25? Think you'll do 50? Okay, I'll do 50. I'll do 50. I'll do 50. Let's do it. 75? Ooh, that's a big payout that I have to give to you guys. I'll do 50. I'll do 25. I'll do 50. So next week, good, cool 75 that I'll make. Okay, no problem. OJ, I'm back. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. Oh my God, sorry about that. My nephew wanted to speak with me. He wanted to speak with me and wanted to ask me if I'm coming over later, and I said yes, I'm coming later. So there you We're on for 50. All right, sounds good. Figure drawing. I don't know, but figure drawing. I mean, you're not an elite ninja, so I might need to take a half deposit, bro. Cyber Taurus, he's been around. He supports, but you know what I'm saying. He's an elite, so I might have to do a half deposit. Figure drawing. Not that I don't trust you or nothing, brother, but I mean, we might have to do the half deposit with you. Cyber Taurus, you're good. You know, I got you for that 25 if I lose. You don't gotta pay me anything I mean, you've already supported me a lot. So we might have to do a 25 for figure drawing. Because like I said, you might disappear, bro. So you've been around way longer. I know, but you're not an elite. You know what I'm saying? So I might have to do a 25. Or at least some type of deposit. Fam. So, I mean, I would probably say 5. I'm going to go easy. You've been around for a long time, figure drawing. I know that you have. But, I mean, I would probably say 5. I mean... Yeah, I agree. People complain too much. Also, the record is someone else's opinion. I don't believe Nate is like that. Yeah, I don't think there's any beef between Nate the Hate and Switch Force, man. It's cool. Like, I don't think that there's any beef or anything like that, you know? So yeah. I don't think that there is. So I don't think there's anything to worry about when it comes to that, man. So yeah. Let's see. Cowboys, Eagles, start the season. Yes. By the way, Outlaws gameplay got leaked and it seems good. Both docked and handheld. Yeah, I saw that. I talked about that in my video today. I talked about that on Twitter. Wait till the game comes out and then we'll see from there. I don't really care about Star Wars Outlaws though. I'll be honest, but I think it is a good litmus test to maybe see what the Switch 2 can do as well, like how it can handle some of these other bigger games. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see once Digital Foundry gets their hands on it, because you know that can change, right? Remember Returnal? Remember Final Fantasy 7? Remember Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 16? Oh, this is cutting edge! Ah! Digital Foundry takes it. Oh my god. Oh, 720. Oh, no. Oh, no. It does not look good. No. Oh, no. It doesn't look good anymore. No, I don't like it. That's what happened, bro. So I think we should wait. So yeah. First Switch 2 game to have RT. Yeah, I don't care about RT, man. I don't. First Switch 2 game to have a right tackle. It has a right tackle. Madden already had a right tackle. You got right tackles. You got a backup right tackle. You got enough tackles. What do you mean? The first Switch 2 game to have a right tackle. Madden had a right tackle. So yeah, I don't really care. Yo, what's up, Mr. Davis? Welcome back. So no, I'm joking with the whole right tackle. Yeah, I don't care about ray tracing, man. What does ray tracing do for the game? What does it do for the game? I hope that ray tracing isn't hitting the performance where there's dips. I really hope that there isn't. So, you know, let me get a great game. I still don't know what ray tracing's done for anything. Honestly, I still ain't played a game with ray tracing or have a thing with ray tracing, and all of a sudden it makes the experience so much better. And I'm like, oh my god, that was way better experience. Oh, whoa, wow, dude. Like, it ain't happening. I'm not trying to duke you on what Elias said. Shout out to Elias, man. I know that you're more technologically savvy than I am, but I mean, it's just really ain't, like, it's just a scam. Like, if they never use ray tracing again, you probably wouldn't care. Like, you know, I don't think anybody would care. So that'd be the only thing that I would say, is that, like, what does it do? It doesn't do anything, you know? So that's my opinion, at least. It doesn't really do anything for right now, you know? So yeah. Don't really do anything right now. Do you think Madden will approve the Micah Parsons trade? Madden? They have to. They're under the spell of the NFL, so they have to approve it. If they don't approve it, then they're not going to get the license anymore. So yeah. Waiting on DF with popcorn, yeah, because you already know. I don't want to sit here and say that, oh, it looks great, oh, it's this and that, oh, it's all, and then Digital Foundry gets a hold of it. It's like, ha, 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 you Nintendo fans, you Nintendies, ha, 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 you guys, think you have graphics, no, you don't. Link. You will die! I just don't want that to... I'm tired of that, fam. I ain't trying to deal with that. You know, so I'm good, you know. I'm good on praising something before we know, man. These Western games, you don't know. Oh, even some of these Japanese games, Daemon X Machina, what's up with that? What's up with that? You know? So, I don't know, man. See, what's your opinion on Good Vibe Games Star Wars Outlaws video? Your voice alerts. I didn't watch their video, so I don't have any opinion. Listen, I don't got any opinion on any other video on YouTube on anything. Unless you drop a dono for me to watch that or react to it. Shout outs to Beat Queen. I don't got no opinion on nothing. I didn't see it. I don't got any opinion. Their video got like what, 30K views? Like most people didn't see what they were talking about. So I don't be sitting here consuming a bunch of other people's videos, guys. I don't be doing, if that's what you think I'm doing, I'm not. What I'm doing is I'm researching video topic ideas, interacting, you know, community interacting. I'm thinking of different ideas for my vids. I'm recording, I'm editing. I'm not sitting here watching a bunch of other people's videos and saying, yeah, well, they made a good point there, Jimmy. Well, by golly. Like, I ain't doing all that. I ain't watching nobody else's videos like that. They ain't watching mine like that, so I ain't watching theirs like that. So shout outs to Good Vibe. Shout outs to Stephen Bolin. I think he does a great job. I'm pretty sure his video was good, or what they said was good. I'm almost positive. I know I showed it in mine, but I mean, I just said that they said that because they're the title. I didn't actually watch the whole thing, and you know, I'm not trying to watch everybody's videos. I'll keep it a buck. I'm really not. I'm really not. So yeah. So a lot of times y'all be asking me like, what do you think about this guy's video or this guy's video? And I'm like, man, I didn't see their video. You know, like, I didn't see what they had. I give me the title. What did it say? I'll give you an impression from that. You know. But yeah, I'm actually pretty busy working. You know, pretty busy working on content for you guys. You know, today's video, I did some research. I'm like, you know what? I haven't made a Xenosaga video in like 2 whole years. So let me talk about Xenosaga today. Let's talk about what's happening with that. So I'm going to be doing a lot of analysis, content analysis, and looking for gaps of content that I haven't made in a while, and then talking about stuff like that. You know, top 10 lists. I think I'm going to do another top 10 list for you guys. So I'm going to be doing stuff like that. I'm not really going to be wasting too much time, you know, watching a bunch of other people's videos complaining about frame rates or resolutions or games that aren't even out yet. Like, I ain't watching nobody's video talk about like Elden Ring or, you know, stuff like that. I ain't doing it. So yeah. What's up, Meta Gaming Dojo? We got European OJ before GTA 6. Was that European? Okay, yeah, I guess so. That's the accent, the stupid accent that I use. It's between Pierre Escargot from All That. I think it was All That, or was it Round Table? I think it was All That. And it's like just the voice that I hear, like it was the French dub of The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom for Ganon. Link, you'll die! Oh man. Yo, we gotta watch that French dub again. It's so good. I think it was trailer number 2. What trailer was that? I think it was trailer 2. Zelda or Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom French trailer 2. I think it was trailer 2. Let me see if I can find it. I think this was it. I think this was it. Hold up. I think this is it. Yeah, it's fine. Marlon's video, that's fine. What he said about Final Fantasy 16. I thought it was just funny that he's switching course.
Montrez-vous, mes fidèles serviteurs. Mettez le royaume à feu et à sang. Détruisez Hyrule. Et quiconque se rallierait à sa cause. Ne laissez aucun survivant.
Link, you will die! I love this so much! He sounds so pissed! He's so angry at Link, man!
Link, puissant comme il est, je crains que tu ne puisses pas le vaincre.
Greatest trailer of all time. Oh my god.
Je t'en prie, confie-lui le don que tu possèdes.
Oh my god. So good. No, we're not watching it in a bunch of different languages, guys. No. We ain't doing all that. I just wanted to do that just to get the reference for that. We ain't watching it in a bunch of different languages. So you can watch, if you want to hear it in a different language on your own time. Because if I do it for Japanese, or if I do it, people just keep on saying, do it for this language, do it for this language, do it for this language. So I ain't going to do all that. But yeah, it's all good. I bet it's pretty good in Japanese, too. It sounds like Japanese, you know?
That seals it. I'm watching all the trailers in French now. Bring on Zelda Expedition 3-3.
That's what we really need. We need Zelda Expedition 3-3. We need Zelda Cross Expedition 33. Shout out to my man Cyber Taurus once again. Yo, we are out here. 61. Yo, shout outs, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support, brother. Let's go. Let's go. Give us Nigerian Gander. Nigerian Gander. I'd have to work on it, then I'll come back with that one. Maybe one of these days. I'd have to work on it. Let's see. OJ, do you have a bingo card for the possible direct? We're going to have a bingo card. We're going to have a bingo card, guys. We're going to get a bingo card going. Cyber Taurus, we've pumped Cyber Taurus to do it again. We've pumped him up. So he's going to get it done. He's going to get it done, you know? He's going to get it done, and we're going to come back swinging. Don't worry. We'll be back with the bingo card. But not yet, though. The bingo card shows up the day of the direct. It doesn't show up beforehand. It shows up the day of the direct. So, you know, there you go. I'm good, man. I'm good. Games 44. Oh my gosh, I just love the way Ganon spoke there. I gotta learn the language one of these days, man. I really do gotta learn the language one of these days. Because I don't even know why we watched it in French. I'm not even sure why it originally even popped up or why we even watched it. I forgot why. But then we watched, I watched it one time, before the game launched. And I don't know why I watched it in French, but I just did. And I think it was on stream at the first time that I saw it. And it was just, yo, that Ganon voice sent me for a loop, man. I was like, yo, it's the first time that I've actually listened to Ganon outside of Japanese or English. Like, I've only heard Ganon in Japanese or English. I have never heard Ganon in any other language. So, I think a 3D Mario is definitely possible at this upcoming direct. It's the 40th anniversary coming up too, so it's definitely possible. Do I get to keep my Ninja card if Nintendo causes the bingo card to flop again because it was their fault last time? Nah, Cybertaurus, you gotta take responsibility like a man, fam. If the bingo card messes up, if it's trash, you know, that's still your fault. Unfortunately, you know, that's the problem. What up, OJ? What's the track playing? This is called Out of Phase from Parasite's Eve. Out of Phase. Still need a remake or a remaster of this game, by the way. It's a great game. So yeah. Let's see here. Pardon me for reposting this. How about this? I'll send 25 via Streamlabs down, and if you win, there you go. If I win, you'll pay me back the deposit plus the bet. Yeah, that works too. Yeah. Deposit plus the bet. Yeah, I got you then if you win 25. That's how I usually do it, you know? That's how I usually do it. So yeah, if you want to do that, that's cool too. I won't add it towards the count because it's not really, it's a separate thing, you know? So yeah, absolutely, we can do that. Sounds good. I'll still give you the big shout out though, but I mean, I might lose it if they lose, but we'll see. We'll see. I think the bingo card should cover the directs, should cover all the directs in September. The bingo card should cover all the directs in September. I mean, we don't know if there's going to be, we don't know how many it's going to be, so we can't do all the directs right now. We don't know what directs there's going to be, so you got to do it per an announcement, so then we know what to do for the bingo card. So if there's a Mario direct, then you'll be like, oh, okay, here's the Mario bingo card, right? Or if there's a Zelda or Metroid Prime, if something, let me do that. We're not going to do it to where we just start guessing. Because we need to, you got to do it per direct. That's too much. You start saying, oh, we got to add in potentially this direct that might or might not happen. This direct that might, you know, no, we ain't going to do all that. We're just going to do it per direct. You know, if somebody wants to do a bingo card for the other ones, that's fine too, you know? Nah. We're not going to do that, man. We're not going to do that. I mean, if you want to do it, casual noob, feel free. You can do that, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to do it per direct. Like if the Mario direct gets announced, then we'll have a bingo card for the Mario direct. Like, hey, look, new 3D Mario. Hey, new classic games, Super Mario Sunshine, you know, or Super Mario, you know, Galaxy. So we'll do that, but we're not gonna do it all combined and have to hold on and wait and see. No, we're not gonna do all that. That's too much. That's too much, man. That's too much work. Let's just do one at a time. You know, let's just do one at a time. Now, once again, if they announce it and they say, hey, look, we're gonna have a Mario direct at the same time or right after, sure, we can do that. If they all announce it together, you know, but we're not going to do it to where we start making assumptions on potential directs and then we're taking up spaces for stuff that might not even happen, you know? So that's the reason why I say that. So let's just let Cybertaurus cook on what he wants to cook with for this upcoming direct. First party games, third party games, whatever. If he wants to put like, hey, Mario direct stuff happening, he can put that in there, right? He can put that as a thing in there as well. But yeah. I just don't want to make it super complicated for him, you know? Let's see here. New Zelda getting announced. I don't think a new Zelda, like brand new Zelda game, no. I think it's too early for like the next major Legend of Zelda. Too early for the next major Legend of Zelda. Too early. I think that the next major Legend of Zelda will be announced probably late 2026 and launches in 2027. That's what I would guess. 2027 would be the, so maybe I think they want to keep it close. I don't think they want to have a huge amount of time from like 2019 to 2023. That's too many years. Like, you can't be doing that. 4 years waiting for the Zelda game. So I think we need to see like an announcement within like a year's time frame. So I'm gonna say late 2026, 2027 launch. That's what I'm gonna say for the next Zelda. So I don't want to see him lose his ninja card, so I thought I made it easier. Well, that might make it harder though if you do that, because now he has to start adding in a bunch of stuff that and taking up spots from other things that could have been in there. So it might make it harder. Like I said, let's wait and let's get the announcement first, Casual Noob, and then we can go from there, you know? So let's get the announcement of the Nintendo Direct first. Let's find out what it is and if they do add anything else, and then we'll go from there. But you might make it harder for him, because if he's adding in a bunch of stuff that he doesn't know that we might or might not have some other type of Direct, a Mario Direct or a Metroid Prime, like we don't know, right? So let's just do it one at a time, and it makes it a little bit easier, you know, when you do it that way. Excuse me. Because remember, if you start adding in other things from like a Mario Direct, that removes things that you could have got maybe from a normal Direct, right? Your space is on the bingo card. Unless you make some big old huge bingo card, but then you need more hits for it to get a bingo. So that's why you gotta be very selective. When you make a bingo card, you can't just be putting stuff willy-nilly, because you only got a certain amount of spots that you can put, you know, for a normal size bingo card. So that's the reason why I don't want to start stacking it full of stuff, you know, because that makes it harder for him. I'm just putting Fire Emblem 4 in each square, and a free square is Chrono Trigger. Fire Emblem 4 remake, let's go. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't do that, okay? I can't have Fire Emblem. You know what the craziest thing is? If you do that and then it still doesn't happen. I would seriously, I'd say, all right, guys, it's up. Time's up. It's done. No need. It's time to pack it up. Everybody's leaving. I'm leaving. I'm done. I'm out of here, you know? So, yeah. Yo, what's up, Pink? Thank you for the $5 dono. Appreciate that. Shout outs. What is good? It says, hi OJ, hope you've been well. I've been really good. I've been good, young lady. Hope you've been well. Hope you have been well. So yeah, hope you've been well. I've been good. I've been super good. I've been good. Shout outs to Pink. Appreciate you, young lady. You're all right? I'm glad that you're all right. Hopefully you're doing well. Sometimes I worry about you, Pink, but I'm glad that you're feeling okay. For today, at least. I hope you're doing good. Just want to make sure that you're doing good. Just waiting for some games I want to come out. What are you guys looking forward to? So you guys let me know in the chat. We'll start with Pink. We'll start with you. And other people, write down what you're looking forward to the most. September for me is pretty stacked. Silk Song, Trails in the Sky, Daemon X Machina. So there's a number of games for me. So I'm excited for all of those. What are you guys excited for? Let me know in the chat. Yesterday was terrible, but we bounced back today. Hey, there you go, Pink. Shout out. Let's go. Deca Police. Well, Deca Police, that's coming out next year. So, I mean, I'm excited for that too, but that's a next year game. So, we're talking about like maybe like this year. What are you excited for in 2025? So, this year. So, yeah, this year. So, yeah. Kirby Air Riders the most. Let's go. Pokemon, or no, sorry, Phantom Blade Zero, Dragon Ball Squadra, ZA, and Prime 4. What is Dragon Ball? I think I know what that is. What is? It's like a multiplayer game, right? Okay, yeah, Phantom Blade Zero. That's like the that's like that. It's like a Chinese Chinese game that Sony's publishing, right? Where it's like flashy combos and all that type of stuff. I don't know. Hopefully we don't get Lost Soul aside with that. Man, it's so funny seeing all the super like PlayStation people try to talk about how Well, listen, guys, listen. It might not have the best review scores. It might be trash in every single aspect, but I like the game because they hyped themselves up for 10 years on a game that wasn't that great. Oh, man, it's so funny seeing them kind of squirm a little bit. But, nah, I mean, hopefully that one's good. Hopefully that one's good. Nah, it looks way better. I hope so. People were hyping up Lost Soul Aside, saying how good the game looked, talking about, oh, look at all this, man. And yeah, I was thinking about buying it, but then I looked at the game, I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know about this. So I'll pick up Lost Soul Aside at some point. I'll pick it up. I just not day one. I'll probably pick it up when it's like, you know, 20, 30 bucks. I'll probably pick it up. I mean, there's definitely some good things about Lost Soul Aside. Like, the combo system seems pretty cool, actually. Like, the combo system seems cool. Like, the upgrades seem really cool. It's everything else around it. The enemies are lame, kind of. Like, they don't attack you and stuff like that at times. Maybe if you turn up the difficulty, I don't know. But some of them, like, I've seen clips of just them just standing around. They are working on a patch, though. The voice acting in English is terrible. Some of the game structure is bad, but like there's some good things about it. Like I still want to play it at some point. Like I still want to I'll pick it up at some point. You know? I think some people were creators played. I think some people were optimistic, but if you're smart, you waited for reviews for Lost Soul Aside. The funny thing is that there was no reviews at launch. It wasn't until days later that there was reviews. Sony didn't give anybody review codes. So I think that was the problem, is that like they didn't give anybody review codes. So yeah. So it was funny. But yeah, it's got a lot. Yeah, it's gotten some dookie reviews so far. It's all mixed. It's like there's only like how many reviews? There's only 14 reviews. And it's, you know, so is Sony even talking about it? 10 of them are mixed. 2 of them are negative and 1 of them is positive. There's only one 75 score and up. There's like no scores out of the 14 or whatever that we have here. There's only one score that's a 75 and up. It's from Gamersky. So yeah. But like all the other sites are giving it like some people are giving it like a 7 out of 10. Like Dual Shockers, they gave it a 7 out of 10. So Gaming Bolt 6.5, but there's a lot of 6s like Multiplayer, Critical Hit, Saudi Gamer, Games Radar, PlayStation Universe gave it a 5 out of 10. Game Reactor UK gave it a 5. Eurogamer Germany gave it a 4 out of 10. Toysto? I don't know what that is. That gave it a 4 out of 10 too. Push Square just said, this game sucks, but we like some things about it. That's essentially what that's the paraphrase version. They didn't say that exactly, but whatever. I wasn't hyping this game up. I wasn't really looking forward to it like that, you know. So it's not like I'm like upset or anything, you know, because I wasn't hyping it up, you know. I was not hyping it up.
I was curious, so I found out it was a birthday stream after the 3rd trailer for Talk Stream. You made a joke about how he sounded in the French version. Lol. Also, it's funny going back to the "it's just DLC" conversation. Lol.
Oh, okay. Gosh, how do you... Dude, I don't remember what I did yesterday. You guys are so smart, man. Shout outs to Justin. Thank you for that support, brother. Appreciate it. 174 on your platinum. And by the way, I didn't do the limit break. We got to do the limit break again. We got to do the limit break bonus. Platinum and a half. Let's go. Shout outs, guys. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all so much. We're going to stream for like another maybe, probably like 5-10 minutes. And then I've got to skedaddle for some Labor Day fun. But, yeah. Am I excited for Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, for sure. Will it be on the buy before rare list? I think that could definitely be a rare game, because I don't think Sony's going to print a lot of copies of that. And people were having trouble finding it. So I definitely think that it's going to be a game that probably won't be able to pick up down the line. So that might be a buy now before a rare game, you know, when it comes to PlayStation at least. You know, a game's not going to be on the Lost Soul side. Ghost of Yotei. Yeah, Ghost of Yotei is going to be a Game of the Year contender, probably. It's going to be a really good game. It's probably going to review in the 90, either high 80s or 90 range. Justin with the 19 months. Justin, you've already supported. You didn't have to. You can get multiple tracks. You've already dropped multiple donos today, man. So I got you. Little Root Town. Shout outs. Thank you for the 19 months, Justin. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, Little Root Town. You want Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, right? At least wait till the Metacritic. Yeah. Like I said, I wasn't hyping up Lost Soul Aside because it never. I mean, it looked cool, but like, I'm always wary. I'll be honest. I'm wary of these games, like these combo crazy heavy driven game, like, you know, from China or from like, you know, or like Genshin Impact style Honkai Star Rails, and I'm always wary of those games, man, because you ain't never know what's gonna happen with them. So I always just like, hey, look, it looks cool. It looks flashy, but I'll wait till it actually launches before I really get a feel for it or not, you know? Like, if I want to play it. So yeah. Shout outs to Justin, man. Appreciate you, fam. Let's go. 26 combos away from a 2 times platinum. Hey, yo, let's go, man. Thank you. So yeah, but we'll see what happens. Went through development hell. I feel bad for the creator. I don't know all the story with the game, you know, but if bad things happen for him, I'm sorry to hear about that, you know, for sure. Stafford starting week 1. Let's see how he feels, man. I hope his neck holds up, bro. I hope his neck holds up. Because it's getting to scary territory at this point, you know, with those neck injuries. You know, scary territory with those neck injuries, man. So yeah. Tua as well. Well, Tua was concussions, so it was a concussion. So I think for him, he just has to understand what's happening there. So yeah. One last run for the champ. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. We will see. We will see how it all goes. Like I said, yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button too. How many likes are we at? We are at 146. Actually, that's not bad. Let's see if we can get to 170 likes, guys. Big love. Also, big love to everybody that supported today, man. You guys have been awesome. I'm probably gonna have to call it here though, just because I do have some family stuff that I'm going to be doing tonight. What Nintendo game am I looking forward to most, OJ? Probably like Pokemon or something, Donald. Yeah, Pokemon. But I actually did a list of 18 games that are pretty cool, and I talked about which ones that I was looking forward to the most. Silk Songs, also another one. Trails, also another one. So if you haven't seen my video, talk about that. You can check that out too. 18 great games coming to the Switch 2. I talk about my most anticipated ones. I also have a big most anticipated list as well that I did, like 10 games that I know for sure that I'm super hyped for. New games coming to Switch 2 as well, back on August 11th, so you can check that video out as well. Either one's fine, but the one that has 18 games, there's more games on that one that I'm looking forward to, or that I'm not all looking forward to, but just games that are coming. And then the second video is like 10 games that I know that I'm looking forward to. So there you go. So yeah, we're gonna have to wrap it up here, guys. I want to say thank you so much for coming out to the stream. I appreciate you guys coming through. Shout outs to all the Elite Ninjas who dropped donos. Okay, shout outs to Figure Drawing. All right, there you go. Hey, I got you, fam.
Should be a good game.
So what that's for, the reason why that is a bet with what's it called, with Figure Drawing over the Rams, or not the Rams, the Seahawks game. Seahawks versus 49ers. Whoever wins gets 50. So if he wins, I drop back to 25, plus I give him 50. But if I win, he just drops 25 more for me on another stream. So I think that's going to be fun. I'm going to be in trouble because I'm going to be making too many damn bets on every single 49ers game. Oh my God, I'm going to be making, I better just set aside I better set aside about a couple hundred out of this next YouTube check and just say, all right, these are just for my bets on, bets from people on YouTube with 49ers games. Oh my gosh, man. Shout outs though, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you, figure drawing. Thank you. I'm getting ready. Yeah. Thank you guys.
We love you.
Yeah. My wife says she loves all you guys.
I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
For supporting and thank you guys for watching all the time.
She says thank you for supporting and thank you for watching all the time as well. Anything else?
And thank you everyone.
Thank you everyone. She said thank you everyone. She really.
Party man, thank you so much.
Shout outs to Party Man too. Whoa! All right, guys. Love y'all so much. Appreciate you guys. And we'll catch you guys for the next stream probably tomorrow, all right? All right, love you guys. Peace. Thank you guys for the support today, Cyber Taurus, Justin, all you guys. You guys know who you are. Thank you to everybody, the Elite Ninjas talking here. Everybody, thank you guys so much. From myself, my wife, my family. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. All right, love y'all. Bye.